Hello, everybody, and welcome to another week of Paddling Pool. This time, the 269th edition. I'm NM, joined here by Antonin as we're getting started in a pretty sizing paddling pool this time. It's been a while since I've seen one that's had to have a group stage go into alpha and beta bracket, but that's what we have with 35 teams coming out this week, starting off with Welez Rico versus Barcelona Splatoon Cub. How are you feeling, Antonin?
Oh, just woke up. It's been a fantastic week so far. And I'm excited to watch, not just this match, but the rest of the tournament. It is, as you said, it's one of the bigger paddling pools we've had in a while. And I am excited to see, who's going to come out on top. But first, we got to get through this first match here. And interesting comps coming out from both sides. We're going to be seeing something a little bit more standard coming out here from Welez Rico. But on the other side, I'm seeing a Splatoon is coming out from Demon here. Get that crab option.
Yeah, no, really nice. They got the heady edit, shot, slosher, that's very standard for a comp, and I can imagine with the new heavy edit Nouveau coming out, Barcelona is probably going to try to get that into. But as we're saying that, the teams are coming into mid. Div 2 Demon is going to be able to get two, trying to get a third here, trying to push up as much as possible. One person, Yariku, able to evade them. It almost has their killer whale at the ready. Welez Rico is just trying to regroup right now, trying to match Barcelona, trying to get this crab tank out of here with some triple H strikes and killer whales coming here as Yari is pushing up into mid. Going to be able to get an angle shooter pick, and it's only Div 2 Demon left alive, and they're going to be going down in a wipeout as Welez Rico is going to be opting to move up here. Joke is trying to get some clams. They need the clam economy right now because they have the positions. Welez has the positions. They just need the clams. Trizuka coming out here. Going to be able to get a snipe on Bridget here. And the cooler's going to be coming out from the zap. This is the prime time for Welez to come in. But it seems that players are starting to go down. Slosher's going down, but Joke has the super clam here, able to take out one, able to evade the members of Barcelona. 2, 3 are going down on Barcelona. It's just the heavy edit left alive. Bridget is holding down the bunker, trying to make sure nobody's coming into this clam basket, but they're going to have to try to fight a 1v4 and wait for their teammates to come back in, which now they're starting to do, but now they're going down again as the shot's down, the dualie's down. It's just a heavy edit in the slosher again, as we see the slosher on Welez Rico pushing up, and Finn is able to make the first points from the board with just only the rapid deco left alive.
Yes, but they want to make some scores here, but it's a great job from Barcelona to push them back, just allowing the power plant to get into and nothing more. It's massive. They're going to be able to get that pity clam, and if they're able to get mid here, we can see something happen off that, but they do have gotten control of the mid area of the map here, and now they can start trying to work forward here with their specials. The bucket does go down, but the crab's up, trying to make a trade. Doesn't get anything but some space. But so far in mid, it's a battle back and forth as Kashiwa gets stuck out in the open without any ink. That's going to allow them to go down. And now Barcelona Splatoon Club does have a two-man advantage here. They can try pushing up, but it was a flank from behind from Jokele B. That's going to allow a double kill. I mean, what a flank there. Grabs another member with that pity clam as well in mid there, so it doesn't allow the jump push either. So, I mean, fantastic pick there. And it's going to be 81-80 on the scoreboard here.
Yeah, no, looking really good. It's pretty even between Welez and Barcelona as we see Javier up top mid trying to get some clams. Barcelona starting to get some control in mid here, trying to push up, but they're going to have to play together a bit more if they want to take out Welez Rico. Div 2 team and trying to run in, not able to find anything here as it's a slosher battle in mid right now. Kashiwa going to be taken out by the Zuka from Javier as the other members of Barcelona are starting to come in. One right behind Javier. They're going to go down though as there's just 2 left alive. Bridget trying to get a pick with the suction bomb. You got to be aware of how far the suction bomb can reach for explosion, because if not, you're going to be like Bridget and you're going to go down in return. Kashiwa going to be going down, so that nice slosher pick coming out from Barcelona as they're trying to come in, but not going to be able to secure the picks they need. We see Joe trying to get some Trizuka picks, and they're going to be able to take out Javier. Bridget trying to back up. It's just a standstill right now in mid, but Barcelona, they need to get a little bit more continuation as they're the ones on the back foot right now. They're the ones that are in danger. Welez, they can protect, they can push up as much as they want, and they won't care. And with 1 minute left on the clock, Barcelona have got to get something going here, but with Div 2 team and the only one left in mid, and now Bridget the only one left, they're trying to back up. It's not looking good, especially with them getting taken out by an angle shooter.
It's back and forth here. Barcelona Splatoon Club had control of mid before, but now it's Welly's Rico, who are in that lead thanks to the tiebreaker kind of tying rules here. So it's all up to Barcelona Splatoon Club to, get the advantage with a double kill there from the Tryzuka. It's a fantastic position to be in. 3 down the side of Welly's Rico, and it's just the member in the back with the power pin that needs to retreat. And the strikes are going to go down and try to get some space, but the dualies goes down. There's 15 seconds left on the clock. Barcelona, they need to get past this ramp.
They're able to, and there we go. They're able to get the lead just last second. This is where Barcelona wants to be right now. All they have to do is keep out Welly's Rico for the rest of overtime, and they can secure the win with 2 down on their side. It's looking very, very nice. Finn trying to come up with joke. The Tryzuka's coming out, but they're going to be going down. Finn trying to make something happen, going down too. Just Yakiru and Kashiwa left alive, trying to make something happen here, but the Slosher trying to stop them. There's very little time left, and even with 3 down on Barcelona, it's not going to be enough. And Barcelona Splatoon Club is going to be able to make a last-second comeback in the first game, securing the first match here on Umami.
Oh, what a score there at the end. It looked like Welly's Rico was going to make a last-stand kind of defense there, preventing them from pushing in. Because they went to 3 down in mid there, but they had to get the clams ready, and that was something that took some time. And that allowed Welly's Rico to get back in. But Barcelona Splatoon Club, with those specials, with specials like the Shrike, the Zuka, were able to position them well enough to get back in and push back in onto that ramp and just get the score and fall back. They knew that they didn't need to overcommit to the score. They didn't need to go all down, because sometimes, you forget, that you're, 1 away from the lead, that you're in this position, and you overcommit, die, and you lose for it, but they didn't. They, took hold of the situation. They realized how they needed to play. They get that score. They fell back, held defense, and it worked perfectly out for them. Barcelona Splatoon Club, what a fantastic play there. But now we're going to be getting into splat zones on Mako Mart. And what are your thoughts about this?
I could definitely see Barcelona's comp still working on a map like this, with both heavy edit and splat dualies being like your crab tank cooler options. Their build is already looking more, short range focus, which they didn't really need to do on Umami, but it worked out. But Mako Mart definitely loves more short range AoE type comps, especially with all the ledges that they have. So that comp is going to work out much more nicely there. If they want to even replace their heavy edit with, say, like a Zap or a Chai Nouveau, they could do that too. On the other side, Wellez, their comp still looks really strong too. Rapid Deco, one of the best blasters you can pick right now, alongside Slosher, making some really nice chip damage for them, alongside the Zap. I feel like both comps work. It's mainly going to be a fight in middle, and a lot for the stacks, trying to paint the zone and trying to push the other team into their spawn as much as possible. A lot of fighting can go on in this map in a lot of different places, so having the right weapons and the right synergy is going to be pretty much the determining factor on who's going to come out on top here.
Couldn't have said it better myself. As we are going to be getting in here shortly. I mean, Barcelona Splatoon Club Wellers, we saw in the previous map that they're very even, right? It took them a lot of time, almost till the end of the match there, to finally have a team take a definitive lead. Even then, it wasn't by much. Each team was, they got control of mid, then get pushed back, and then the other team would get control of mid. It was back and forth, but neither side was really able to get a definitive advantage here. But on Mako Mart, I want to see how this evenness of these two teams plays out, because sometimes when you have these two teams that are even on a map like Splat Zones, it ends up being very back and forth as neither side is able to get the zone, and that could lead to some really exciting matches.
Yeah, and a lot of it too is going to be on what specials they bring to the table. Like the Slosher is going to be coming out with the triple ink strike, which will make very nice to be able to take the zone back against an opposing team, trying to secure at least some sort of mid ground, put it in neutral. And, maybe somebody plays Reef Slider. This is one of the best one of the best maps for Reef Slider to just cheese it. I know from my project, we love using Reef Slider on this map. It's very nice. So It's all a matter of time on what these teams are going to be bringing to the table.
I'm trying to remember the team I saw in paddling pool a while ago. I think it might have been one of Acing's teams that had a reef slider here. And the entire game plan of their team was to just reef slider cheese over and over again. And it worked extremely well. The other team was not able to get definitive map control because every, 8 seconds, the reef slider player would go in, paint zone, and die. And it worked. They kept having to pull back from the defense to paint, which allowed the other, the last 3 members to start wrestling map control and work forward. And then, quick respawn kicks in. You just push in again. And it can be an effective strategy. So I'm excited to see what these team comps are going to be here, as it looks like it's going to be different from both sides.
Yep, we're seeing that reach slider coming out on the side of Barcelona with that Tetra dually, alongside the Sniper Rider going to be making for some nice paint, and a Stamper coming in, trying to ledge peek as much as possible. On the other side, as well as Rico, we're seeing that Sniper Rider coming out to both teams saying, hey, we want Sniper Rider here, we want to sit back and paint. And alongside that, the Neo Splash, you don't see it a lot, but the aim of that weapon is going to be triple ink strike spam, as many triple ink strikes as possible, combining with the Slosher. But as we're starting out here, Barcelona are taking a nice early lead and some nice early control of mid, pretty much walling out Wellis from getting any control. Zipcaster at the right here from the Stamper, trying to go in, going to be able to get one before they go down themselves, and it's actually 3 down already on Barcelona. Just Div 2 Demon left alive on the shot, trying to live for as long as possible here, going to back up. They want to keep the Zuka at the ready, want to make sure that nobody takes it away from them. As we see the Tetra running in, trying to get something, able to get one with that reef slider, trying to get Yakiru or Finn down here, just rolling as much as possible. And Finn is going to be going to him to Div 2 Demon Zuka.
Absolutely spectacular job there from Barcelona Splatoon Club, but now they got to keep control of zone, right? They might have this lead, but you don't want to give Wellis or Rico anything. You know that they're a team that can definitely fight neck and neck with Barcelona. But here comes going to come out the Spider-Man. It's going to push these members back, but it's not going to be enough here to grab some picks, and it's going to get camped there. Spectacular job for Wellis Rico to take advantage of the fact that they knew that it's going to go behind them, push up, and camp it. And now they're going to have control of zone, and they can start working on their enemy plat here, trying to get that pencil down, and they're going to be able to get it. But it's a quick trade coming out from the Stamper here. That first bomb, but Wellis Rico, they're working on points now. They don't have any penalty to go through, but they do have to wrestle a situation where there's 3 down. There's going to be 1 member retreating. Barcelona Splatoon Club, a quick retake there to grab the zone again.
Yep, a quick, nice retake here as Div 2 Demon is trying to seed out any members of Wellis here with the Zuka. Not going to be able to find anything, but the penalty is down, and Barcelona is going to be pushing up more and more towards the lead here. Bridget just trying to wall people out, but the Zuka coming out from Joke is going to take them out. Div 2 Demon on the back foot, just running into their base, trying to live. The other members jumping out. Div 2 Demon, though, is still there and giving jumps to the Tetra to go right behind them. The Tetra, however, is going to be going down, but not before Div 2 Demon is actually able to escape with their Tri-Zuka alive, making sure that they have a special here. Zip's going to be finishing off, but the Sloshers going down. Barcelona's to be able to take lead and get a nice pick on Joke with the Zuka. Very nice coming out from them as Barcelona, they have control once again, and they just got to keep it more and more. But Kashiwa, they're trying to see what they can do here. Going to be able to take out the Tetra, trying to swim up more here, trying to get some picks, trying to go up against the Stamper. Going to be able to pick them up, but the penalty is down, but not before the strikes come out from Wellis trying to paint the zone. Not going to be able to take it, though. Some other strikes going to be coming out, but not around the zone. It's still in neutral, however. Div 2 Demon has got to be coming back here on the zone. They're not going to get it at a time. It was sitting long enough for Wellis to take it and put another penalty on Barcelona, but not before the Stamper is coming in, trying to get some picks. Not going to be able to. The Zuka trying to avenge them, but it's not going to happen. Yariku has the ink strikes. They're putting them onto the zone, trying to get the paint, trying to get it in neutral. Going to be able to take the zone. Some more strikes coming up. Once again, Div 2 Demon, the last one alive. They have to live, trying to give jumps to that Tetra. They're trying to make something happen, but with that Zuka coming back in their control. But 1 minute left on the clock. They're trying to set up this Zuka as much as possible. Going to the top right, Div 2 Demon. Zuking right here. They have one more shot. Can be able to take out Finn. Trying to get in the middle here. P's gonna go down. The Tetra going down. Yariku is trying to paint. It's so close for Well as Riku to be able to take the lead. And there we don't go. As Barcelona is going to be able to take the zone last second from Rico. Going to be able to keep their lead. But Welles still has control of mid, which is a few points left on the board for penalties. They're so close to taking the lead.
They're so close to taking the lead. Only about 11 points remaining, about 6-7 seconds. But that's not if Barcelona Splatoon Club has something to say about that. The lead will swap. But there's a flank from behind. He does get spotted out. That's 2 members down, but the pencil goes down as well. That's going to allow Barcelona Splatoon Club to get enough paint on the zone to stall it out. But again, 2 members going down. Wales Rico finding these picks when they need to, and that is at the last second. There's 3 seconds left, and it's all up to the Stamper. Stamper gets 1, but it's not going to be enough. Barcelona Splatoon Club will not get it in the end. It's going to be Wales Rico to seal the deal and bring us to a map 3.
Yep, Wales Rico coming out on top, mainly because they focused on the objective there. We saw so many triple ink strikes flying out from them, and I personally feel like Barcelona wasn't focused on the objective enough. When we were watching the Tetras, they were usually fighting on the sides, using their resliders there. You pick reslider on this map to focus that zone. If the Tetra decided to go towards mid, paying for a slider, and just cheese the zone, that could have been a different outcome than coming on the right side onto the stack and trying to make some sort of flank happen. They could have just pushed the Stamper over there and done that instead. But either way, they have one more chance of taking the set here on tower control Inkblot Art Academy.
Yeah, one last chance, and it's on the map we all know and love. We all have seen this map. We all know how to play this map. It's going to be an interesting, match between these two even teams. We all know that both these teams are probably very well practiced on this map mode combination. So I expect something scrappy. I expect something back and forth. We've seen how back and forth these two maps can be. I mean, Barcelona Splatoon Club was having a fantastic map last, on Mako Mart. And then Welles Rico at the end steps up. And that's just a testament to how good both these teams are. And I mean, it's already been an exciting first round of this tournament. I'm excited to see what's the rest here, but it's going to be these two teams here. And, tower control Inkblot, what are you thinking in comps here?
I mean, anything could roll here. Anything could go. Again, this is a very standard and map mode we see a lot in competitive, but that's because it's the standard one. Anything can really work here. It's just a testament to what the meta is currently. If it's meta, it'll work here. If it's not meta, most likely not. That's pretty much how it's going to roll down here. So I can imagine maybe similar to both of the teams' Umami comps going to be rolling out here instead of what they chose for Mako, as it's less of one of those, short range AoE maps. But we're just going to have to wait and see on what both of these teams pick. I can imagine the Splat Dually head comp or maybe the Splat Dually Snipe Rider comp coming out for Barcelona this time. And I can imagine we'll see that Rapid Pro Deco again alongside Zap on Welles Rico.
I was about to say, Welles Rico did bring the Rapid, and that's it took me a while to appreciate the Rapid, but it's one hell of a weapon, and especially on tower control, we all know how good blasters are on tower control, so be a fantastic little combination there. Meanwhile, inside of Barcelona Splatoon Club, I could expect to see Bridget over here on the pencil instead of the heavy edit, right? As you said before, this map tends to favor the meta a lot more than it tends to. I mean, everything goes on this map, but it still tends to favor the meta a bit more than some of these alternative options. But both weapons, I think, are a good pick here. Meanwhile, I don't expect we're going to be seeing things like the Tetra. I expect to see the Stamper, but we'll see. These players are getting ready to load in soon, and so that's going to be we're going to see really shortly what these comps are going to be definitively.
Yeah, just in a short time waiting for these players to ready up. This is going to be the tiebreaker, so this will determine who gets that extra point going into, the end of group, seeing which one will come into alpha, which one come to beta. And when it's that situation, everything matters, so they definitely want to take this set. As the tiebreaker is coming out here, and we're seeing the comps rolling around. Bridget going back to the heavy edit here, pairing alongside the Stamper, and meanwhile, Wells Rico is sticking to what worked for them on Mako Martin, saying, hey, this comp was able to beat Barcelona when we couldn't on Umami. Let's stick with this. Let's keep rolling with this.
Yeah, strange. I thought we were actually going to see the blast there, but Bridget going to heavy edit does make sense. Did see their tag. So they are a Splatling lasers, Splatling main, so they're probably a lot more familiar with the weapon. But we're going to be seeing an early scuffle right here, as it's going to be a 1-for-1 trade, as, oh, never mind, 2 go down on the side of Barcelona Splatoon Club. And now Willis Rico on the back foot. Kashiwa manages to get 2 here, now going to pick up a 3rd as well. Fantastic job, that's what you need here. It's going to be an early lead for them, as they're going to push up onto Barcelona's plat here.
Yep, Finn staying on the tower here. Stamper trying to take him out with the zip. Not going to work though, but Div2 Demon able to take him out. Barcelona trying to make sure that nothing gets pushed up too much, as if you're not careful, Ink Block can be a very, very snowbally map. Able to save it right before the second check. But now they got to match that. Div2 Demon able to take out Kashiwa with that Zuka trying to push up. But you're going up against a team with double, triple Ink Strike on tower control. That means that both the Slosher and the Neo Splash are going to be looking directly at that tower every single time you try to push up. The members of Barcelona have to take them down every possible chance they get, as they're starting to push up the second check, trying to take the lead. They're so close with so many bombs coming out from Wells Rico. It's not looking good for Barcelona. Yariku already here, just trying to bomb out the Stamper, trying to make sure they go away. They're going to be able to get the pick, as Kashiwa is already trying to set up again, not before the Zuka is trying to take them out.
It's going to be 2 going down to the side of Wellis Rico. That's going to allow Barcelona. There's a 3rd. I think that's a staggered wipe there, actually, coming out from Barcelona. No, it's Jakella here. Going to be surviving, but we're going to see a Div2 Demon go down. It's going to double kill up here on that plat. That's going to force Barcelona to retreat. That's a 3rd going down as well. Just as soon as I thought Barcelona had gotten a definitive advantage there, we now see that turned on a dime. Oh, how the tables have turned there. Wellis Rico looking to keep their lead.
Wellis Rico is just trying to secure as much space and make sure that Barcelona can't get in. Barcelona have got to find a way to take out the members of Wellis Rico if they want to continue pushing. And again, with the massive amount of triple ink strikes coming out from Wellis' comp, it's not looking good. Another triple ink strike coming out, trying to take out Bridget. 2 are going to be going down on Barcelona. The Slosher is trying to shark here on the left side, trying to take out Joker. Going to be able to. Going try to take out Finn, trying to get the pick here, going to be able to once again. The Slosher is going mad here, trying to take out Kashiwa, trying to get their team in right now, not going to be able to find them. Going to be a little bit of a trade, as Bridget was able to avenge their teammate, as Bridget's going to be moving forward on the tower here. The rest of Barcelona, though, they have to push up. They have to get the members of Wellis out of their plat, out of their bats, and the Zipcaster is trying to make it happen, but they're not finding the picks. The Zipcaster is going to be gone, as we're seeing Div2 Demon going to be gone too. The Slosher going out, the Stamper being the last one to live. They're just running for their lives, trying to make sure they don't go down. Div2 Demon going down again to a jump. The Stamper trying to come in here with the Slosher, but they can't find the space. They have to back up right now.
We're going to see their strikes yet again. That's the power of this T-Cup, especially on tower control. But Barcelona trying to get back in, but it's 2 down already. They're not given a chance. The 3rd down as well, and it's just the Stamper left alive yet again, and now they're being pushed. It's going to be a staggered wipe coming out from Barcelona Splatoon Club. They're trying to look to end this game here with the knockout, but Barcelona Splatoon Club holding on. The 1-for-1 trade, Div2 Demon coming up from the top rope, going to push these members off, and that spot jump should not be allowed to live. There we go. It's 40 seconds left. Barcelona have control of this tower, but they got to push it all the way through their side of the map and through their enemies. It's going to be a tough push with 30 seconds left, but if there's one time to do it, it's now. They're going to come out. The specials coming up from Barcelona. We're going to see that Zuko trying to make space, And now we can see the Zipcaster, the space-making special here, but it's gonna get camped. Or not camped, it's gonna get shut down. And that's a power Kashiwa with a double there. That's a spectacular pick, and there's just more coming. And a jump will not survive as the strikes come down. Well, as Rico in a fantastic position. It should be the last nail in the coffin right there for Barcelona's Splatoon Cup.
Especially with all these triple ink strikes coming out in the tower. Barcelona tried to make something happen at the end there, but Kashiwa was right there, taking out all of the members in a swift knockout there. That's going to be Wells Rico winning round 1 of groups in their group and going to be able to make that reverse sweep. They didn't get the win on Umami, but they came back and came back hard. We can see in this instant replay here just how powerful Kashiwa's Slosher was, able to get a triple right at the start, allowing them and the rest of their teammates to push in a bats here and going to be able to shred the first checkpoint and get almost up to the second. The Slosher was the weapon of the game here. We could see the Slosher on the side of Barcelona, you know, able to get a flank, able to get a pick on Finn. They see a jump from Kashiwa. They were trying to get it, but the Sloshers were just going to trade in the end. This was just a very strong main weapon, and especially here we saw Kashiwa's power able to camp that zip, and then another two come out on bats, able to take out one, able to take out the second, and then secure the tower for their team.
MVP had to go to Kashiwa there. Spectacular plays during spectacular times gives Wells Rico the win here, 2-1. I mean, it was just a fantastic job from them in that last match. They seemed to be so comfortable there. They were just, you know, the first two maps were pretty even, right? Back and forth. But this one, Wells Rico seemed to be in their element. That comp they brought on Mako seemed to really jive with them here. And I mean, Kashiwa on the bucket, absolutely spectacular. Can't help say it enough. Great job from Wells Rico. I hope to see more of Barcelona Splatoon Club. They did fantastic. And I think they still have potential to do very well in this tournament. We're unfortunate that their first match has to go like this.
Yep, they still have a chance. There's still 2 more matches to go for Barcelona, which they could take. Same thing with Wells Rico, but we're going to have to wait and see as we're going to go on a short break here before round 2 of group starts out. So don't go anywhere as we'll be right back.
Hey, oh, and welcome back. We got Sonic versus Skibbity Star. God. And it's going to be a fantastic match between these two. We're going to be starting out on Splatoon Tacklefish. NM, thoughts on this map mode?
I mean, this map mode is also one of those classic ones. We see Splatoon tackle so many times in this game. The aim is always going to be special coordination and pushing as far as possible. We're going to be seeing either a heavy editor or sniper rider just staying back on the zone. But I'm just going to say this from a personal standpoint. Skibbity Star, I'm going to call you Star. I'm not calling you the other word. You're Star.
I'm calling you Skibbity.
No. Ooh, an incline tri-stringer coming out.
I thought we only saw those things in Turf War. I mean, it's going to be a tri-stringer coming out from Jason. I'm excited to see how it works. And, I mean, Sonic is calm. Talk about meta.
Yeah, Sonic E has the meta. They have two mid lines, the trio of Snipe Rider, Slosher, and Shot. While we see Star over here with a Junior, they got a Tetra, they got an Incline. It's literally meta versus non-meta in this match here. And it seems like meta is trying to make a comeback here. Kirito trying to pick off Hijinks. Hijinks is... Oh.
Never mind.
Yeah, never mind. I was like, man, they should be dead by that Stamper combo. But then they're just like standing in the ink, and I'm like, something's not right here. Something's not clicking.
My detective skills kicked in. I'd say their internet disconnected.
Yes.
The Wi-Fi gone.
I wonder how that happened.
I wonder what happened. Uh-oh,
Yes.
the cable slipped out, or was it Nintendo service exploding again?
Ooh.
$20 a year.
$20 a year, everybody. And that's not even considering what some people, including myself, put us through with $50 a year. But we get to play N64 games. That's worth an extra $30 a year. Totally.
You have a PC?
I mean, yeah.
Boy, do I have a news for you.
I mean,
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I can't sell people
really
on emulation live on stream, you know?
Yeah, that doesn't really help the beautiful Nintendo agent that is watching me behind my back.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm not talking about anything Nintendo actually. What I'm talking about is actually using your PC to buy an N64. You know?
Yeah.
Official controller and all.
Yep, but we're getting right back into it, starting once again. Same comps gonna be coming out on either it happened again.
I think it's a different person this time as well. I could be wrong.
Oh no! I think they might have to play it out here. No team is really stopping. That's not going to be good for Star here, especially with their Slosher as the one that's going to be going down. Their comp is going to be having a severe lack of that midline that really is useful right now, especially with the cooler, as they're actually going to be taking the zone for a little bit. Hijinks pushing up on the Snipe Rider, trying to get the pick as they're going to be able to take a lead. The Snipe Rider, the last one left alive. This is looking really good for Star, actually, as they're going to be holding the zone, pushing out the Snipe Rider. Tetra staying alive for a little bit longer, trying not to get picked off. Going to be able to take out Bomb, living for a little bit. They have the Reslider at the ready. Are they going to be able to take out the Stamper? They're going to be able to. This is insane. They're winning a 3v4, but not for long, as it's just the Tri-Stringer left alive, and they're going to be getting wiped out.
They're putting up one hell of a fight right now, but now it's going to be where the difficulty comes in. Now is where those numbers really severely matter. When you're trying to push back in, you're going to want to have multiple specials, and you're down one of those. You're down that Slosher special, and now it's going to be hard to push back in, but they're going to try to use Bubble and Reslider push back in. They're using all their specials, but they all end up going down. No picks gathered in response. We're going to see the lead swap here for Sonic. It's just tough start in a bad position, but they still have one more chance to come back in on this. and they're about to be built up onto that bubble, which we saw was the core. They're going to try to pop it here on 10. We see the strikes coming down to try to stop it. There's 8 seconds left here, 8 points remaining. It's going to be the double kill from this Stamper, and that will be all.
Yeah, with one of your players being disconnected at the start and you have to continue to play the match, Star was just starting out with a disadvantage and it didn't help, especially considering that the other 3 specials they had were Big Bubblers, Super Chump, and Breach Slider, and that's not going to really help you get back in or get the picks or even be able to take the zone, maybe the Breach Slider, but you got to get in a nice position and not get picked off, and with that, Skibidi Star is going to be going down for the first match. Sonigi is going to take it as they're going to be moving on to Tower on Mako Mart.
I mean, they still have one hell of a fight, one hell of a push at the beginning. And if they're able to do better with that 4th member, which of course you should, numbers are a very important thing in this game. You know, it might be, you know, I come from a lot of games where man advantage is a serious advantage, and being able to Splatoon is exactly like that, right? It's not a tactical, but having the numbers in any fight is extremely important here to make sure that you have the specials or you have the positioning, and then they're able to get that last member in here.
They're still 3 players. I think they're just going into a 3v4. I think we're sticking with the 3-player comp. Okay.
I mean, if they can't get their 4th member in for the rest of the tournament, like, that's tough. They're doing they were doing very well. The first go around, I saw earlier, they had control of the zone and, you know, what could have happened with 4 members, but it's unfortunate, and if they're committing to this 3v4, that implies that their 4th member cannot get back, and that's just rough. But we have seen how strong they are, even with just 3 members. So maybe they can pull out a miracle here.
Yeah, but if they're going to be going into a 3-player team, they definitely have to get a better comp this time around. I feel like their comp going into Splat Zone's Haggle could have worked out, but with that 4th piece not being there, that definitely did not hold together. As we're going to be getting into the second match here, I'm getting some word that this was actually a mistake by the host, so we might not be going in a 3v4 here after all. We're going to be seeing, yeah, no, they're not pushing up. That was just a mistake by the host. But that would have been really funny to see that.
We should be getting a 4v4. I'm excited to see what Skibidi Star can do. Okay, it actually pains me to say that name. But I'm excited to see what they can do with their full force. With that missing link, right? You've been saying it, and it really is true, but when you're using off meta comps, right? When you're using, you know, that Tri-Shringer, you have to completely build around your off meta choice, right? You have to take that core. It's like a Pokemon team, right? You have that one Pokemon you're building your team around because you really like them, right?
Yes.
And then everyone else's supporting pieces are specifically tuned and chosen. If you took one of those pieces out, the team would crumple, right? In Splatoon, it works a lot like that without these, you know, when we're not running these meta comps, is if they don't have that supporting member, you don't have that Slosher, you don't have that Junior, right? Or any of these other, you know, supported members of that comp, the team falls apart. And that is tough. And so hopefully here, with the full 4 force, we're going to see all the gears working here for Skibidi Star. And I'm excited to see just what they can do on this map.
Yep, seeing the comps wall here, we're going to be seeing the junior going to be traded out for a splash on Star. And we're going to be seeing Jason going on the vanilla tri-stringer here, opting for some killer whales. Definitely a solid choice. You know, Chump is really very strong on splat zones and kind of falls apart in other modes. And we're seeing this Tetra pushing up, 2 down already on Sonic, as Jason's going to be sticking to the tower. Hijinks able to get their crab tank, trying to get the members of Sonic out of here as much as possible. Killer Whale going to be coming out the first checkpoint, already shredded for Skibidi Star, as Hirito is trying to take out this Reslider, not to be able to take it out, but can be able to trade at least with the Tetra. It's not looking good for Sonic here. Adil on the shot, trying to get some picks here, but they're on the back foot, and they're surrounded by blue ink. Even Bomb trying to get in here. Hirito trying to use the zip, able to take 2 down, taking their stack back in their favor, but the Killer Whale able to take Bomb out. Not looking good once again for Sonic. It's just 2 left alive. Adil has to put in some aggressive pressure.
Oh, it's gonna be that forward pressure. It's a fantastic push coming out here from Skibidi, but they do have to make a stand, and it's a 1-for-1 trade, but never mind. Hiroto gonna finally jump in and splat them as well. Skibidi Star on the back foot, but they're gonna try using these specials to get back in, but it's a fantastic shutdown of the crab, but it's a 1-for-1 trade thanks to these Tetras.
Tetra's trying to get their stack back, not going to be able to. Slosher going down too, as Sonic is once again trying to push in their favor. They just need a few more points in order to take the lead here. They're waiting out this Killer Whale to make sure they don't get shredded, as Bomb is going to be popping some triple ink strikes, trying to take out the left side, going to be able to take out the Slosher. They just need a few more points. They have to ride the tower here. Going to be able to trade and take the lead in favor of Sonic. Jeki going to be staying here on the stack, while Bomb is going to be pushing this tower here. Picks are flying onto Star. Bazooka going to be able to trade with Hijinks here, as Thank You is trying to say thank you and try to get some picks, but they're not going to be able to, as it's just Jason left alive on Star, trying to get the picks on Bomb. But the Cooler is going to be helping out for some protection, trying to shred the 3rd checkpoint. And actually, it's going to be Thank You DC once again. Only 3 players left on Star. They have to get the picks here, but it's going to be an uphill battle once again, and they're not stopping for anything here. Yurito trying to track down this Tetra, trying to get the pick on them, but this Tetra is absolutely evading them. And now you got a splash instead of a junior this time, and they're going to be able to get a wipeout here. This is very good for Skibidi Star, especially with only 3 players. They need to put in the work. The splash is going to help a lot more than the junior from last game, especially with the burst bomb combos and the crab tank coming out. So this could be a very powerful combo.
This could be, we can see the Tetras going down. Now we can see the Killer Whale coming out here from that tri-stringer, but it's all just left up to the crab. Try to buy some times, but the crab is shut down, and now these members are individually caught out. Sonic in a fantastic position, but even so, I mean, we were seeing before this, the previous parts of this, I should not speak because it's action going on right now. It's going to be 2 going down on the side of Skibidi, and it's just left up to the splash once again here. Bomb trying to get the pick, will get it. Hijinks goes down, and the tower will cross the finish line. Sonic 2-0.
Really unfortunate for Skibidi Star how that match played out, especially with all the DCs, as we're going to be seeing Sonic going to be able to take that next game. Currently in the Group C bracket, which is what we were just watching, Skibidi Star already lost against Kara is a bop, which I don't know what Kara did, but I guess they're a bop. And Sonic took their first set too. So it's looking very likely that Sonic is going to be going to Alpha, and Skibidi Star is going to have to go to the Beta bracket.
Yes, but I mean, it was strong there coming out from Skibidi Star, but what I saw there was when Sonic got the lead, right, in that 4v4, Skibidi Star was unable to make, it back in. They weren't able to break Sonic's, kind of defense when they were pushing the tower, and that's might either be a weakness of the comp, or it's just an individual a team strategy not there. But Sonic made great use of that weakness with those big long pushes that they made. So I mean, it was a fantastic job coming out from Sonic. It's unfortunate that Skibidi Star had that DC both maps, but hopefully, if they do have to go, whatever bracket they have to go through, hopefully they do not have to deal with the DCs any longer.
Yeah, but with that, we're going to be going on another quick short break before the final round of the group stage here. So don't go anywhere as we got a nice round three for the group stage happening in just a little bit. Stay tuned. Hello, everybody, and welcome back. We're here with the final round of the group stage here, seeing which teams will rise into alpha or fall into the beta bracket. I'm NM, joined here by Anson once again, as we're going to be seeing two teams that are already in the alpha bracket very securely here, but it's pretty much just going to be a battle of which one gets the better seed. It's either going to be Blank Z or a Ola Caracola.
Ola Caracola or Blank Z. I am excited to see which team comes out on top. But I mean, we're gonna be starting out here on the renovated Undertow. It's been a while since it was renovated, I know. But tower control is going to be a little bit more interesting now. But we're gonna be seeing the Wiper coming out, and we're going to be seeing a Heavy and a Junior and you said Julie Squelcher. It's going to be out from Belgium.
Yeah, and Tatras, their whole comp is not what you think you would see in a comp from Blank Z, but we're going to be seeing if it's going to be coming out on top here against Ola Caracola. You know, they got the Wiper, the Snipe Rider, the 52, and the Foil Squeezer, and they're all going down right here as Blank Z is already setting up very nicely. Julie Squelcher going down, and Carlox is starting to try to take space back here, trying to get the paint, but Baljeet is looking to keep him out as much as possible, but not before this 52 is coming from behind, trying to take out the Julie Squelcher, not going to be able to. Julie Squelcher is able to take out the Foil Squeezer for going down themselves, and they're actually, Blank Z, going to be able to take the second checkpoint as this Junior is going to be taken out in a wipeout. Even with Blank Z wiped out, they're going to be coming back, and they're going to be setting up immediately here.
I mean, they do give all that space to Ola Caracola, but it is going to hopefully work out for them as they manage to get two down onto Ola as well. Now they're going to try pushing up here. The Julie's in a perfect position, and that's going to be a wipeout from Blank Z, answering right back, not allowing Ola to even push a singular point. Fantastic job getting it out from Blank Z, but now they're going to have to push past this second checkpoint area and into their opponent's plot. This could be difficult for them, but they're going to use the bubble and the reslider to try to do so. It managed to get one, but that's all that will be gathered. Is two go down on the side of Blank Z. Actually, all four go down on the side of Blank Z as Ola Caracola responds with yet another wipeout.
Another wipeout, but Blank Z in just a minute and a half has secured a very nice lead with a 20-point lead. They're just going to try to secure that even more as we're seeing the Junior getting picked by an auto bomb, but trying to continue to push on the tower nonetheless. Make sure Ola Caracola can get nothing out here. Dennis, though, popping the screen. They're trying to get their teammates in as fast as possible to the spawn here, trying to take out the heavy edit, though the edit is playing for life here. Even with their wiper going down, they're opting to not go into any bad spaces. As we see, Julie Squelcher's coming from behind, able to take out Don Rubik's, trying to take out another, but the Sprinkler was able to save the wiper for a certain death as they're going to be pushing up with Dennis here, trying to get more and more picks. Aespa holding it in the bubble, trying to make sure nobody's getting on the tower, but the wiper is already pushing very hard on them. And if you're a Junior, it's not the easiest to be a frontline. We've seen Battle Juniors a lot, but it's hard to play to that, and you're probably just going to back up and just spam as many splat bombs as possible to secure your life. As Baljeet is trying to do here, going to be able to help take out one. They have a wave breaker active ready, popping it here, trying to get the pick, not going to be able to. Don Rubik's going to be able to take him out. It's a back and forth here as Ola Caracola have got to find some more picks and something to get Blank Z out of the positions they're in.
As long as Blank Z goes 1 for 1 on these picks, which is what they're doing, they should be able to hold on here because they have that massive lead. But so far, Ola Caracola is doing a fantastic job pushing up. And now a Blank Z on a little bit of a back foot here. Yes, Ola Caracola has to push through 2 checkpoints here in order to grab the lead, and it's not working out so well as they go 2 down here. but they do manage to get a trade, but the stamp gets canceled, and the jump will as well. That's a double from Balji, and a 3 down on the side of Ola Caracola. Give Blank Z this map control.
Yep. Blank Z has the map control right now, and they also have 2 specials on the board alongside that cooler wave breaker coming out here. But the junior is going to be going down before they can pop a big bubbler. 2 left alive on Blank Z. It's just a Tetra on the heavy edit here. They're trying to stay alive. Dennis coming from the backside, trying to see what they can do, trying to take on Balji. Not going to be able to work though, as they're going to be going down in return to the Reslider coming out, trying to get some picks. The Tetra alone here going to be going down, but not before the 52 is going down. Return, and Anto coming out here with the Ultra Stamp, trying to get some picks going on here. Aceba's going to be going down, trying to get something else. Not going to be able to, though.
It goes down there, but we do have these members in decent positions for a Blank Z. But it's going to be a bit of a wave breaker in that corner. It's actually a fantastic position of that wave breaker, but they've pushed past it. Ola Caracola will not be effective. You can see the screen in the back for that right side control here. They're going to be pushing up the left. They need to push Blank Z off their defensive positions, and that pick is going to be the first of... Oh, never mind. 2 go down on the side of Ola Caracola. Blank Z going to be able to push back in off that, but there is a trade in response. But at this point, just 5 seconds remaining in this round. It's going to be very tough for Ola Caracola to hold on here, and will they be able to?
See, but no, they're not going to be able to. They were able to get past the second checkpoint, but not much more than that, as Blank Z were able to blank them out, taking this first game here on Tower Undertow.
I mean, fantastic job from Blank Z there to hold on as demise the team here. Were there 2 Baljeets?
There were actually 3 Baljeets. It was only Acebel on the junior that was a unique name coming out.
Dear God, they're duplicating. Anyways, Blank Z, I mean, fantastic job from them, but now they're going to be going into Clam Blitz, Barnacle and Dime. Thank God it's not Clam Blitz, Water. But again, I think this is a different map mode. And Water Springs. Water Springs. Anyways, and maybe Ola Caracola, you know, this switch up on this map mode is going to be what they're going to need to get this, you know, to get back in on this. But Blank Z kind of felt dominant there, you know, in control, playing comfortable, calm, calculated. Yes, they did. They got wiped, I believe, twice in that game, but they were always able to respond with equal or greater pushes there. So excited to see if Ola Caracola will be able to get that response, or will Blank Z, you know, keep pushing.
Yeah, we're just going to have to wait and see. Of course, Blank Z is going to try to keep pushing as much as they can. Clan Blitz Barnacle is much more of a flat map, so they're going to have to take that into consideration and try to push up as much as they can to that clan basket, trying to make sure that, you know, Ola Caracola doesn't have enough space to come back, but that's exactly what Ola Caracola is going to try to do too. Either way, we're just going to have to wait and see on what these teams are going to be bringing to the table.
They're going to see what they're going to be able to bring to the table. Couldn't have said it better myself. As, I mean, I like that Ola Caracola is taking the time to deliberate here. You know, when you do go that map down, you do want to take some time to think, to breathe, you know, settle yourself down. This is a match for seeding here in the alpha bracket, I believe, which is important, right?
Yes. Yeah, it's still important.
People think, oh, it's just a seeding match. You know, there's no elimination online, but seeding can sometimes, you know, make or break how far you get in a tournament. So it is going to be an important match between these two. Ola Caracola very much does not want to lose this, but it's a 1-for-1 trade so far. going on, and now it's all going to be about who can take control of mid and get those clams built up. But either side able to get a definitive advantage. It's going to be the dualies going down for the side of Blank C, which is going to allow Holy Caracol to start slowly pushing up. This junior goes down as well, but it is going to be a trade from that gal, or Squeezer, sorry. I saw a wall and immediately saw gas. I said, gal, my bad. But Valjeet is going to go down there. And now it's, I mean, Holy Caracola, they're not able to get definitive map control yet. Blank Z will be happy to just keep this fight going out for longer.
Yep, just trying to continue the fight for as long as they can. Ola Caracola, their 52 going down as Blank Z is starting to get that map control. The bubble being set up on Caracola's stack here as all the Baljeets are swarming towards it. Going to be able to take out Anto. Reach Lighter at the ready right now alongside Tennis being taken out. It's just the 52 left alive, and with the dually structures coming in, they're going to be able to score that super clan. And there's so much clan economy going on Blank Z. They're going to be able to get another super clan in, and another one too. Even with that wipeout happening, they're getting it all the way down to 40 in that first push, already putting Hola Caracola in a very tough spot as they now got to get it from 100 to 39 in just a little over 3 minutes. And with their Snipe Rider down, that's not good.
I blinked. Why did Blank Z already go down to 40 so rapidly? I mean, so many power clams in a row. It's a fantastic push, but they're gonna have to hold on to this defense, and it's gonna be a flank coming out from Baljeet number 2 as they're gonna try to flush out these members, and it's only gonna be a singular power clam in here for Ola Caracola. And when you're talking about clam blitz, it's all about the quality of these pushes, how many clams you can get in a push, and not the quantity of pushes. Because you give those enemies those power clams, you want to make sure that each push you make is big, impactful, and not just lots of small pushes. But we're going to be seeing a fight here for a mid as Anta is going to find that Baljeet overextending, and that's going to allow them to start to push forward here with that screen, start to get all that forward space, and now Blank Z on a bit of a back foot here. Already pushed all the way back to their plat.
Yeah, pushing all the way back to the plat. We see Anto coming in with the Ultra Sand, able to take out Baljeet here as the Killer Whale's coming out. So many specials flying from either side here. Anto trying to find a way in, but it's only 2 left alive on Ola Caracola. Anto going to be going down. The Snipe Rider left here alone as all the Baljeets are going to try to swarm against them. The Tetra, however, going down. Dennis is back here in mid trying to make something happen. Not going to be able to, as so many Baljeets are happening here, and they're going to be able to break open the basket, trying to get another super clan in, but the splash wall is going to grind them out, leaving just the Tetra left alive. That was a solid way to try to get back in, and now Blank Z makes another push. They're going to be able to shred the penalty with just their first super clan. So Ola Caracola have got to find a way to continue to keep them out. They have a minute left here on the clock. Ola Caracola have got to find a way to get these clans in it now as they're starting to push up. Able to take out 2 there with the Ultra Stamp. That's going to be very good, leaving just the Junior left alive. But this Junior is making sure nobody picks up this super clan here. Can't be get, but they're going to be going down, and Don Rubix is trying to score. Able to take out 1, able to get it in, able to take out a second Baljeet. There's so many clans around Don. They're trying to Don them all in, but they're not going to be able to, as Aespa is going to be able to secure the basket, making sure that no more points are going to be going on the board. Just 30 seconds left on the clock, and Ola Caracola have got to find another way to push in. They had a solid push there, but the Junior was able to stop them. They need to get that Junior out of there alongside the rest. And with 2 down on Blank Z, this could be their chance. They have to get the heavy edit off the stack. They're able to. It's just the Tetras. Tetras going down. This is Ola Caracola's chance to come in. The Snipe Rider gonna be able to score 2 on the top left. They're throwing clams in like crazy. Just a few more, and there's the lead going to Ola Caracola. Just 1 more clam, and they can be able to secure the win here. And with the Snipe Rider, they have the super clam. The jump's coming in. They're just gonna try to run it, trying to get it in, but no, it's only halfway to overtime. It's not looking good for Blank Z. It's just the Junior left alive. Aespa running for their lives, but they're not going to be able to. And with that, Hola Caracola, in a last-second push on Clan Blitz, Barnacle and Dime are able to take the second game, and we're going to be seeing a tiebreaker for this final set.
Oh, what an ending there. Coming out from Ola Caracola, they managed to keep their, themselves in the game, and then build up those clams, keep them forward control, and just fantastic job from them. It was looking like Blake Z was, playing the game well, of course, but, towards the end there, their defense, I mean, Ola Caracola broke through, and on this map in specific, you really, well, kind of on most maps, on this mode in specific, when you get that that basket open, you want to try to keep it open for as long as possible, keep all that forward control, and that's exactly what Ola Caracola did. You can see they're slowly funneling in all those clams, and they take the lead there towards the end. It was a fantastic job from them, but now we're going to be going on to this third and final map. It's going to be Rainmaker Humpback Pump Track. A map mode where it's a lot harder to make that last second comeback. It's all about what you can do towards the beginning of this map here. Can you make that decisive, explosive push past that first checkpoint, or and snowball the game, or will you have to climb up a mountain, Sisyphus boulder here, to get in? It's going to be an exciting one, but we'll be seeing who comes out on top here.
Exactly. Rainmaker, Humpback. There's going to be a lot of AoE short-range weapons that I imagine we're going to be seeing come onto the board. It's just going to be a time-will-tell situation. We've seen the comps coming out from both sides. I imagine the double dually-headed comp is most likely going to be sticking on the side of Blank Z. I imagine the comp we've seen with the 52 Squeezer duo is going to be coming back for Hola Caracola too. It is a tiebreaker. Both teams are very even in the group. They are very even. It's just a matter of this match to see who's going to get the better seeding or not, as it's just one more player has to get ready here, just waiting on them a little bit longer. Just trying to make sure that they have the right weapons, all of that, yada, yada, yada. Maybe we won't see a Splatoon wiper this time coming out from Anto. Maybe we will. It's just a matter of time here as they're deciding, but this is going to be an exciting game.
I mean, all the members of Blank C readied up very quickly, so maybe, possibly not a swap. Kind of when you see those definitive quick lock-ins, it means that the team is raring to go, right? They're ready to run that back, which is sometimes a good mentality to have. Sometimes we're going to be seeing the pencil coming out there.
Oh!
And, okay. Wait, that's a sploosh.
Yeah, that's a sploosh we're seeing here. That is going to be the aim of that sploosh's game. Shred the Rainmaker as fast as possible and shred the opponents. That is an insane DPS weapon, especially with the Ultra Stamp. So that's most likely what that sploosh is going to be aiming to do in this match. But we're already seeing Ola Caracola taking the space. Don Rubik's trying to push up on the right alongside Carlox, but the Ultra Stamp is going to be coming in, taking out Carlox before they go out themselves.
Fantastic forward push here coming out from Blank Z, and Dennis going to try to pop here, but you're trying to pop against a sploosh. It's going to be a little bit harder, but the sploosh does go down. It's 2 down, 3 down on the side of Blank Z. It's all left up to the heavy at its retreat here, and it should be Ola Caracola grabbing the first checkpoint.
Yep, first checkpoint going down here as we're seeing it already shredded by Anto's Ultra Stamp. They're going to try to go in, try to see what they can do, trying to throw the Ultra Stamp, not going to find the picks though. Carlox going to be taking it, able to find Ace, but taking them out as Carlox is going to be trying to find a path to go into the base of Blank Z, trying to get this Rainmaker in, getting it down to 38, but with only Anto left alive here on the wiper, that push is pretty much gone, especially with Anto just, opting to be like, I'm not pushing any further, I'm keeping my life, I'm making sure I stay alive, make sure I get this Ultra Stamp to stop Blank Z coming in from this left path, just trying to get the Rainmaker immediately to the checkpoint here, able to take out Don Rubik's cooler coming out for Blank Z, and there we go. That is the checkpoint down for either side. Blank Z opting to pop it. Let's see if they're going to be able to push it any forward. With Anto coming in with the splatter cover screen, coming away with the Ultra Stamp, not looking good for Blank Z as it's 3 down, just the Tetris left on the board as they're going to be opting to stay in a bit there. Reef slide, keep themselves alive, but it's not going to work, at least with Reef Slider. They're not finding the picks. Aespa trying to help with this Ultra Stamp, but it's not going to work as the Dually Squelchers are going to be going down. Aespa having to back up.
Ultra stamping through a screen, what a combo. But, I mean, now we're gonna see this scrappy fight. It's gonna be Aespa stealing away the Rainmaker and gonna try to push away to this right side. But it might have been a bit of a mistake. They've given Ola Caracola a chance to just pick it up in this forward position. Anyway, that was back out Blank Z's spot. They do have a while to push. So Blank Z gonna have to hold this defense here. But with the Killer Whale coming out, it's gonna be a little bit harder. Their Sploosh does go down, but the Rainmaker does go down as well. It's 1-for-1 trade here. But fantastic picks coming out from Blank Z. The Stamp is gonna grab 1, Stamp's gonna grab 2. That's gonna be a wipeout coming out there from Blank Z, and now they're gonna work on this forward push. But the members of Ola Caracola did have that cooler down, so they're already back and ready for the fight. Can they stop this? No, they can't. The lead is swapped. And it's keep going. They keep going, but they get stopped at the pedestal. At 6 points remaining, but it's still a scrappy fight. 3 down, 4 down. Blank Z will be wiped. But what a push from them.
That was really good, getting the members of Ola Caracola absolutely wiped out before Blank Z were just able to push it all the way to 6. And now Ola Caracola have got to find a way to match that push in just a little over a minute. They have to find the picks. They have to find the specials. Anto trying to get in here. The auto bomb, though, coming out from the Tetris, going to be able to take him out as Carlox is trying to push up earlier, getting it down to 35. But here comes the cooler Reslider combo, able to pick out Carlox and trying to get some more here. Just 2 left alive on Ola Caracola. It's not looking good for them. Anto trying to secure something here. They have an Ultra Stamp at the ready, but they're not able to live for long, trying to live here. Aespa going in on this right side, trying to get it up, not able to secure anything here, but able to stop the push from Ola Caracola and prevent it for a little bit longer. 30 seconds left on the clock, and it's just Dennis and Don Rubik's here in middle. Just Don trying to stay alive, but these shots are coming out rapidly fast. Baljeet able to pick him off. Anzo coming here on the right side, trying to get the pick on the Dually Sculpture, trying to flip her as long as possible, but no, they're going to be going down. 20 seconds left on the clock here. Carlox staying alive on the right side alongside Dennis here, trying to get some picks, able to get 1. It is going really strong here.
Really strong, really good defense, but it's going to be tested right here. Ola Caracola, this is going to be their final available push. And can it be stopped? We see the Sploosh go down. We see the Heavy Head go down. We see 3 go down inside of Blank Z. This is their chance now. Screen up. But Reslider doesn't grab anything. It's 2 down. But the Rainmaker goes down. Blank Z, hold on. They'll be taking the 3rd map.
Absolutely beautiful. Blank Z were able to secure their lead and hold down the bunker, able to hold it down and take out the members of Ola Caracola, getting that last victory and giving them the advantage in seeding for the alpha bracket. I mean, either way, both of these teams are going to be coming out strong in the alpha bracket. They already won both of their previous sets in their group, so it was already secured, but that seeding is what they really wanted. And with that, that is going to be the 3rd round and the group stage done and over with.
Be the 3rd stage done and group stage done and over with. We'll be seeing who gets through to the alpha, who is going to be taking the beta shortly after this break. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We got a fantastic game on our hands. We got Squid Emoji versus
Yep, just the letter A coming out here for the first round of the alpha bracket. Very funny name, and we got players like Ferrari, Eric 361, Benji Fishy, and Hero on that team of A. Ferrari, a very notable Splatling player, so I imagine a lot of heavy edit will be coming out, and Eric, I know, plays mainly Range Blaster nowadays, so we're probably going to be seeing that, range heavy edit. I know they're looking forward to this upcoming season, as both of them are going to be getting some very strong, even some of the best second kits that we have seen in a while and for this upcoming season.
Could have said it better myself, but we're going to be getting into this match shortly. I mean, both these teams, I've heard of Squid Emoji, right? I've seen them around in these brackets. I've seen the letter A a lot of times. It's in my name. Look, it starts with one. But other than that, I mean, I can't really attest to what they are in terms of skill, but they've managed to make it here, so this should be a fantastic match. We're going to be seeing a ballpoint coming out from Chris. Don't see much ballpoint nowadays, now that Pencil has kind of taken the realm of best backline, but it's still always fantastic to see a ballpoint.
Oh yeah, for sure. We don't really see too many ballpoints because even if your backline isn't playing the cooler Pencil, probably playing the red Pencil or Zekofin or Rapid Pro Deco. There's just better options than, a Splatling that gets outranged by these Chargers or that Rapid Pro. But we're seeing that ballpoint coming out with a zap to make sure that there's still some cooler power on hand here, as we're seeing an Inkjet at the ready from Chris. They're going to be holding it on to a little bit, but not before Ferrari here. Marvelous is going to be painting this zone, trying to make sure that they secure it, trying to get the lead once again, as we're seeing the 52 trying to pair up with Eric here, trying to get some shots happening as the range is pushing up far. Going to be able to get one, trying to take out this ballpoint, trying to live though behind the splash ball, as Chris is going to be having that for having more range. They're making sure that they have it here. We see Neymar Jr. trying to get some Zuka picks here, and the paint is flying from right behind here, as we see the shot was able to flank A. Going to be able to get some paint on the board, trying to take this zone, but Neymar Jr. is trying to put a stop to this. But Neymar Jr., the only one in the zone here, is not going to be able to paint 3 people out, as Squid Emoji is going to be keeping this zone, trying to get the lead back, and the Zuka is trying to take out Mabel and the rest of A.
Yes, but it's 2 down the side of Squid Emoji. In a fantastic position here as they manage to get the ballpoint as well. It's just the shot left, who does have that Zuka on board, but we'll probably not use it for defense here. We'll try to use it for this retake. The 3 specials on this side of Squid Emoji, and the first shot of the Zuka will take out that range blaster. However, you're going to have to push through this wall, down these plats. You can see the Inkjet trying to make that happen. Chris going to fight one with it, but does get shut down by the heavy edit. Marvelous, fantastic pick there. Is to go down to the side of Squid Emoji. Trying to push their advantage further, but it's another Trizuka to try to get one, but it's going to get traded immediately. Stu down on both sides here. Res control. Sauce, but the Zuka shot is fantastic. It's just this range, and the range goes down. Squid Emoji will take the zone.
Yep, Squid Emoji taking the zone, trying to keep it here. They're going to have to clap back to A's 12 lead. It's going to be a long feat, but they're going to try to cross this mountain here, but not before 2 of them are going to be going down. Obedient, trying to live, trying to back up, trying to get out of there. Going to be able to live for a little bit longer, as why no double elimination? I'm sorry there's no double elimination, but they're going to be trying to come in. Chris going to be called out by Neymar Jr. with that Trizuka, as A is securing this zone and securing every position they can. They got to watch out for flanks. They got to watch out that every member of Squid Emoji is gone, because if they don't, Squid Emoji can once again come from behind and try to get the zone back in their favor. Chris here able to take out Eric. They have their Inkjet at the ready. They're trying to hold it, but it's going to be a now or never situation, as the Inkjet's coming out, able to take out the 52. Just 2 left alive. The heavy edit though, able to take it out. They're going to be on the zone, trying to paint it, and there we go. A is going to be able to hold onto the zone on Hagel for long enough to take that first game and put Squid Emoji in a bit of a bad spot.
Squid Emoji in a bad position. First letter of the alphabet, proving to be first year but they're gonna have to see if they can keep that lead. And going into this second map here, it's gonna be Clamblitz. Oh god, my mind, my memory just like completely failed me.
It's all good. It's Clan Blitz on Crab Leg Capital.
I knew it started with a C. My mind just was like, I almost said Clamblitz Capital, and that's not right. uh, but yes, Crab Leg Capital coming out here, Clamblitz. I mean, Squid Emoji, they want to get this so they can bring things to Tower Control Ink Blot, but if they just play, you know, as well as they did the last map, we could be seeing a Swift 2-0 here. But Clamblitz and Splatoon are two very different modes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Only similarity I can say is having control of that middle area of the map is important, but you can say that about every mode here. So, it's going to be interesting seeing how Squid Emoji adapt, but hopefully, different change of pace here on this map mode is enough to give them the win here.
Yeah, Clan Blitz is definitely a lot more of a stalling mode. There's going to be a lot of fighting in mid or a lot of fighting in spawns. They're rarely, the objective actually, counting down, getting points on the board, stuff like that. It's very much harder to play to because of all the different pieces you got to look out for. You got to have the clan economy up. You got to have your members up. You got to get, score claims as much as possible. Keep the economy up. Keep the opponents out of your face. And with that, we're going into the match point here, seeing the comps coming out. We're seeing the Hydra Splatling come out from Mobilus here. Not surprised, as Mobilus, otherwise known as Ferrari, their main weapon at heart, as we've seen in their branding, is the Hydra, and they're going to be coming out with that Auto Bomb, Booyah Bomb out here. I bet they're excited, of course, for that custom Hydra Splatling coming out. Ink Mine Splatter color screen, nice to see. And on the other side, we have the ballpoint switching out for a 52 Deco, the splatter color screen coming out this match instead of the Sizzle Season.
Exactly, but we're going to be getting into this match right here, and it's a back and forth endeavor, but is on the back foot. But we can see the Booyah Bomb to try to equalize. It's going to grab. It's not going to pick up that member who was trying to pick up the screen, but it's funneled into a teammate who's managed able to get 2-3 down the side of Squid Emoji, and Adi has to retreat here. Are going to be able to grab control of mid and shut down that power clan push.
Yep, shutting down the push here as we see Mobilus on these crates, trying to stay alive for as long as possible, trying to see something, but no, they're going to be going down. Adi coming in here, trying to get some picks. 2 down on the side of here. Eric going to be going down. 52 in a bad spot. They're going to be going down too. Just a Hydra left alive, and this is the perfect chance for Squid Emoji to try to make something happen here. Adi going to be throwing down the super claim here, trying to get some picks on the board. Adi trying to make something happen here, trying to pick off Neymar Jr. Able to get the pick there, trying to stay alive. Obedient trying to back up, going to be able to take out the 52, just the range on the Hydra left alive here as the Super Claim is going to be rushing, but they're not going to be able to secure the bastion here as Mobilus is going to be securing it, but before they go down, getting Booyah Bomb canceled. Addy staying alive and getting some jumps on that top left on those grates, and only the 2 short-range shooters are left alive here. They're going to be going down in the corner. If only Squid Emoji right now had the clam economy, but simply put, they don't. They don't have clams right now, and they have to search for them, as they have a great opportunity here, especially with Addy coming back in alongside Obedient. Obedient, they have a super clam. They could be able to get something here if they get the picks, they get the push in. Mobilus and the rest of A are trying to keep Squid Emoji out. 52 trying to fight each other as Neymar Jr. is using this Zuka to try to seed out the members of Squid Emoji. It's a back and forth with Squid Emoji. Have the spots right now, but the squeezer's going to go down. The 52, the shot going down to that Zuka. Just 2 left alive on A as Obedience trying to make it in, but no, once again, canceled here, but not before somebody's pulling up the top left. It's so back and forth. Squid Emoji keeps almost getting in with a super clear, but A is always there to stop them in their tracks.
Not letting Squid Emoji get any advantage here. We have 2 minutes left in this match, and still not a single clam has entered a basket. And I mean, that's just a test to the defense, but now Squid Emoji's defense is really going to get tested. I've never been able to really get that push together. And Squid Emoji, this is going to be their first contact with Patient Zero here. And it's a 1-for-1 trade. Marvelous now going to try to put Paint down towards that middle area, but they're going to get pushed back. There's going to be a teammate to help them out here, and they're going to get the pick. It's a 1-for-1 trade against Squid Emoji. They go 2 down here. Fantastic position for Oz. Booyah comes out to see if they can get a push, but they don't have a power clam quite yet.
Yeah, no, they don't have a power clamp here. Another going down on Squid Emoji. Just a minute and a half left on the clock, and it looks like A has turned the tables, trying to make their way into Squid Emoji's basket. Marvelous here, going to be holding on to the Super Clan, trying to make some space with their insane DPS. Even with Hydra's slow charge time, it had some insane DPS, and 2 down. It's just shot and zap on the side of Squid Emoji, and there we go. First points on the board after 4 minutes. A is able to make some points happen, getting it down to 71. This 52 can make it go down even further. They're trying to fight this zap here, but they're going to trade, but not before the other members of A are able to come in, get this basket down to 47 to 44. That's going to be a solid push here as Neymar Jr. trying to keep it going, but they're going to be going down to the Zuka on the side of Squid Emoji. They're going to be taking them down, taking down this 52, and now Squid Emoji, they really need to find something. We've seen before in this exact match that they're able to secure mid, able to put A in a corner, but they are not able to get to the basket, maybe right in front of it, but not able to score. They have to get the picks here. With 20 seconds left on the board, they have to make more of a push than they've done so far before. Channel that energy they had before, but really commit, really push in. They're able to take out DE, able to take out Neymar Jr., Chris trying to push in with the spider color screen. They're going to be alone here, Joe, trying to take out Eric. Eric in the corner, they're going to be taken out. Addy, they're the ones with the Super Clan. They have to find a way in, but with A respawning, a super jump is going to be able to make an opening, able to secure it, but no. Overtime's going to be in effect, but all the members of Squid Emoji are going to be gone. And with the overtime wrapping up, that is going to be A not only taking that second match, but taking the first round of the single elimination bracket in Alpha. Squid Emoji, they're going to be fighting another day, another tournament, but this is the end of their run as A is going to be moving on to round 2 against Chaos Control.
Absolutely fantastic job there coming up from A. And that was a very slow match, right? Squid Emoji, they kept getting control of mid, right? And they were keeping up this pressure against but they weren't able to break the defense, as you said before, right? They were at, that line. They were at the wall, and they just couldn't break through. It was a fantastic defensive hold over and over again by and they got comfortable in those defenses. They realized that they could just pause, they could play that defense and wait till Squid Emoji overcommit and then grab mid, and that's exactly what they did. They waited till Squid Emoji went 2-3 members down, and then they quickly scaled up into mid. And then once that happened, I mean, Squid Emoji, their defense was just not as good as Oz there in that critical moment. And Oz was able to push all the way to 40 in that last minute. Of course, puts all that stress on Squid Emoji. Now you have to get a score in those last few seconds, and just, cleaned it up after that. Fantastic job from them.
Yeah, no, absolutely fantastic job. And of course, fantastic games all around. We'll be back in a little bit for single elimination round 2 in the Alpha bracket, but sadly, it's not going to be with Anson and I, as we're going to be handing it off to 2 more amazing commentators. So before we go anywhere, where can people find you, Anson?
Oh, you can find me over at Twitter at Anson4. It's right down there on your screen. You can find me over at Twitch at AnsonFGC, where I am streaming a lot of fighting game stuff, right? I own an org now, so you'll see a lot of fighting game tournaments. Keep your eyes peeled for, I got a Splatoon tournament happening in July. So keep your eyes peeled for some info on that. And you can find me on YouTube over at Ansonin, where I post nothing. Where can we find you, Anna?
Of course, you can find me on Twitter and Twitch at Ninstar123, as it says on the screen right there. I pretty much post about a bunch of my broadcasting and writing stuff. You can find a multitude of retweets of different blogs I'm doing. And I got some interesting stuff coming out. Will be announced on Twitter sooner or later, both in the writing and in another department. One of those announcements hopefully will be happening tonight. So keep your eyes peeled on my Twitter account. I got something nice cooking up. Finally making a return to something I haven't done in a while. So hopefully you guys will enjoy that.
Well, I'm excited for the announcement. So we're going to have to hand it over to the wonderful talents of Pat and Jorian here. So I hope y'all enjoy the rest of this tournament. I know I will be feasting in that chat here. So peace out. We'll be back right after this break.
You all have a good one.
Hello and welcome back to Paddling Pool 269. It's been a lot of Paddling Pool coming, but here we are, and we're about to watch Sanage versus Triple Frittata Gamba Waffle, which we will call the Waffles because the Waffles is better.
Yes, it's
I'm
waffles.
here with Jordan.
Yeah, so I tend to don't tend to update about the big endurance of waffles because pancakes is kind of mid right now and waffles honestly really better. But yeah, hey Pat, we're going to be here watching for round 2 of Alpha Bracket. That's the main thing we should actually figure out. Versus waffles is Sanagi.
Sanagi, yeah?
Oh, okay.
That's the name you have a hard time pronouncing?
well, like we really saw so much about Triple Fettic Gamma Waffen so many times on Countdown Productions. That's the annoying Tsunaki. It's just an outlier.
Anyways, it's just round 2 of Alpha Bracket, which means we're still in best of 3, Jordan, which means there's going to be a lot on each of these games. We're going to start right away with Splat Zone on Hagglefish.
Yeah, million spots on the hack, but we are going to be seeing that it's going to be a zones. It's going to be a zones kind of comp. We're going to be seeing the Pencil Slosher, Sword, and Shaw inside Sanaki. But on this side, Triple Fettic Gamma Waffen, we're going to be seeing Shaw, Slosher, Zap, and a Blaster. Blaster has actually been going in the upcoming these days, actually. So it's going to be really good amazing chip damage too.
Yeah, lots incoming from these two teams. Pretty classic comp, and it looks like Snaggy is getting the first opening in incredibly strong fashion. Pelly last standing had to jump out, and now Snaggy, it's a game of getting under your spawn, and oh wait, never mind! The answer by the Waffles just getting in and destroying everything right there.
Yeah, destroying everything. Actually, at the same time, getting destroyed back because I just said getting back to underneath the spawn. They just went underneath the zone and came back into it. But if you see from Hero on the sword here, trying to go in, trying to battle attack you on the slot itself, and actually battling Inga as well, but actually surviving the whole thing. And Capital Zone as well for the first time in the match, but the shot is going to go down, so no Zuka for them. But the Pets is still going to be alive and getting a revive, but the shot beats Sword. The Sword is going to win the war.
Yeah, at least the Waffles applied some penalty, and they're still in control of the zone. They're looking to do a bit more. It's just about taking that control, and with 2 down onto Sanagi, the Waffles are looking to go forward, but they're not able to really take that space yet. They're still fighting for that zone.
Yeah.
And losing the fight!
Losing the fight, but AK actually surviving with the Waypicker as well, or not, yeah, that is a Waypicker, but getting the direct as well on the pencil. Sasha going to go down as well, but the shot's going to be trading up on the far left. So it's going to be really a fight of war, being underneath that point as well.
Yeah, I mean, that penalty doesn't matter as much because we're so early in the game. Both teams are going to beat their penalty, and right now it looks like Triple Frittata are in due position to retake that lead. Finally, they are taking the splat, and Takamura is getting so much with that bucket. A good slasher that gets the surprise. It can get so much, Dorian.
Oh, so much, Pat. As we already saw them getting double, I think it's a sport kill with Aga on the blast and getting a triple basically. And we can see how far they are in the baseball with the Waffles. They really have so much impactful. They don't really have a special on Saganai to come back other than the Zuka, but that trade off with Takamura's strike strike itself, that's gonna be just more defense. And oh my god, the Zuka's defense is just gonna be staying there. 2.
Yeah. Ooh, that shot missed the pencil, but it doesn't matter. Sanagi not able to reach the zone in time, and that's going to be game number 1 for the Waffles.
Yeah, game number 1 for Waffles, and actually Shock Fashion as well, because they've just able to hold back after the first fight, and literally after that, just able to move so much quicker and just move and get so much pain. We saw on the base itself, like there was like 90% of pain going to inside of the Waffles.
Yeah, it's like the Waffles, they lost the first fight, and after that they were struggling to move forward, but as they struggled, they moved forward and forward and forward, and Sanagi had to give ground, and they were fighting hard for that ground, but they had no choice but to move back, and in the end, the Waffles were under their spawn, absolutely dancing around them and doing whatever they wanted. Really, Sanagi had the opening, and the Waffles had everything else.
But where the main thing is though, we saw aggression going from the Waffles at the second half, but the aggression in the start for Tsunagi was actually pretty huge. I actually said at the opening. And going to Rainmaker on Undertow Spillway, the opening really is what matters on Undertow itself, because if you want to go for the first checkpoint on the right side or go for the left side, we saw that Tsunagi can do it, so they might just go full pressure on the right side and just play a hold going to the left side.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like the Waffles played it better. If Tsunagi had, at some like they were trying to fight for every inch that they gave to the Waffles. I feel like they should have just moved back and like let the Waffles have the zone and then come back all at once, because the Waffles were just constantly staggering them from then on. And now we go to Rainmaker, very much different mode, different map as well. Like they're going to play it differently. Winning a single fight in the opening could decide the whole game, and so this could be the opportunity for Tsunagi to really get good points if they're able to reproduce that kind of opening that they had.
Yeah, but really, as you said, is synergy is all that matters, and we saw from the Waffles, they were just being super synergized, but at the same time too. We saw basically for the Thomas Tsunagi, they were just playing just a regular aggressive comp, but for the side of Triple Feather Gabawaffen, they have range and they have chip damage. So the Slosher and the Blaster together, which is Tsunagi's Slosher only, that's mostly a huge difference as well, because the amount of bomb difference is coming in as well. Well, I don't think that much of a bomb difference, but basically just the suction buff, which is a black bomb in general, like with the rates of bombs, it's going to be interesting.
Yeah. Interesting it will be. Let's see if Tsunagi is able to find the counter to what the Waffles are cooking. And no change in composition from the Waffles. I think we didn't have a splash in the previous game, right?
We did not have a splash last game. We had a Zuka last game. So Tsunagi having crap, but immediately getting killed off is not going to be that much potential for Tsunagi to push up. But we see for Triple Feather Gabawaffen, there's going to be one killing off in the sneak or the shower. And we see Tsunagi actually doing the push up that they did last game, but getting a double though.
That's still a good opening fight, and it looks like Tsunagi has taken control of mid. The Waffles, though, are able to move forward back in, contest what is happening, and it looks like Agat is just still fighting around. But Zipcaster is getting a lot, and right there, we're still fighting for mid. What an opening fight, but it's a wipeout!
That's a really good wipe on the side of Triple Feather Gabawaffen. They're going for the left side, and the shot is actually going to be sticking on the right side. That's going to be a big puncher point when they get past that Chopper, and we see the shot player gets killed off immediately. Oh boy.
Yeah, the Waffles still at the push right now. Tsunagi looking to defend, but Crab Tank is deployed, but there's a lot in the way of the Crab Tank. The damage is not going to mark so much, and 16 points lunge for the Waffles. That's a huge, and we're just a minute and a half into the game. Tsunagi are such on the back foot and trying to clean up, but Shot is still right there getting jumps. Okay, that's not gonna work.
Yeah, it's not gonna work, but surprisingly Takamura was able to just survive and make it all the way to 1 point, and again, we're trying to be cool there. We get it, again, we're trying to be cool there, but still, Triple Feather Gabawaffen made it up to 1 point because of the attack mistake on the right side, which no one was looking at because Tsunagi was so focused on the left side trying to play super defense. Lily's trying to battle AK as well, but Lily, if that was the sneakers essentially, that was able to get the point, and that would have been a great KO. But now for Tsunagi, they need to play super outgo and play super defense coming back into the left side because they have so much pain back on their own base. They didn't need to push it forward.
And Tsunagi had the numbers advantage there, but they're electing to wait for the Rainmaker to reset. They want everything behind one opportunity, and they don't want to have like any loose end right there. They are taking their time, preparing the push that they want, and right now, 2 players down again onto the Waffles. This is going to be the push that Tsunagi has been preparing, and they are getting to my checkpoint.
Talking about a push. Okay, no, talk about push indeed. Tsunagi just getting wiped out by Triple Feather Gabawaffen. A bomb to Waymaker 2 times in a row, basically giving them a lot of defense, a lot of aggression to come back in. For Jump Park Waffle, they don't really need to go up ahead that much. They can just play super defensive mid with 2 minutes and 3 seconds left, but the Zuko going down, the Tri's going to be coming down to the Waymaker from AK is going to be going down as well, but that's going to be trade off of a sword coming back, and Pelly, they're just going to stay on the left side. They know how to stall, so they're going to be staying in the Waymaker Freestone, and maybe try to get cut themselves up there. So for the time of Saganagi, they need to go up there to get the Mimic back. But basically again, for Waffle, they can just farm there right after.
But the Waffles, like, they can't keep the Rainmaker there forever. There's still a minute and a half in this game. So there's going to be another opportunity for Snaggy. Snaggy trying to get something bomb, not finding the splat right there. And the Waffles are answering the Crab Tank. Finally giving some space, giving some room to Sanagi, but Sanagi not really able to take that control, and they still need to take that checkpoint, Julian.
Yeah, but Pat, somehow Bomb was able to survive the Zuka shots and able to survive the shot instead, like in general, but Bomb is immediately getting on Takamo instead. Sword's going to go down, but actually that's going to be AK going down by Bomb as well. They are able to get the wipe back by Trip, but back. Okay, no, that's a clip. That was a clip.
Yeah, that.
Oh, man.
I mean, you can clip it. It's on stream though. We'll see. You can have it. And right there, we're still back to the fight. 40 seconds left for Sanagi to stay in this tournament. There were groups, Julian, so this is single elimination. It's do or die right now for Sanagi. With 4 players versus 2 though, this could be their opportunity to at least get the checkpoint to get a chance, but again, a bomb by Takamura.
The Takamura boss has been going super crazy on the matter of the Waymaker itself, but he was trying to go and shot on Takamura as well, but we're not able to get the sword kill in general. It's going to be a big issue, but 2 down on the side of Saganagi as well, but 2 down back inside of Triple Kamawafin, but it's going to be a blaster kill for everything. The blaster is saving the world. There's 5 seconds left on the clock. This might be going to Triple Kamawafin if the zone pop. Okay, they get popped, but game nearly killed.
And game number 2 is going to go to the Waffles again, taking control of the game and not letting Sanagi really get anything in terms of points and control. Like, Sanagi had the fight. They were able to answer what the Waffles were doing in terms of mechanics, but in terms of coordination, in terms of objective awareness, the Waffles were just ahead of them and really able to win that game commandingly by taking that control and not letting anything down to a single fight.
Yeah, basically they just knew where Sanagi was in general, like looking at the map and all that, but at the same time too, Sanagi had so much potential and had so many points that they were able to push up and come back in, but just every single time that happens, like it's notable players like Takamura, even AK, just every single time a blaster shot was going to be able to go for it. A bomb kill was able to just get Sanagi in general and just lock them out every single time. And since that kept on happening, we saw that for the side of Triple Fighter Gamma, they were just able to just keep, again, so much hold and power going into Mimic Onato that Sanagi was not able to keep up with.
Yeah, and that was game number 2, and that was round number 2. The Waffles take this one. We're going to take a short break as we prepare to see the next round. Do not go anywhere. We'll be right back. And welcome back! We are now in round 3 of Top Cup of this Battling Pool 269. We see back A that we saw earlier in the tournament, this time going against Blanks, and this time in a best of 5, starting with Tower Control. Hey Jordan, let's go!
Hey, okay, hey man, we totally did not discuss for like 2 minutes about some kind of copyright law, but anyways, other than that, we're going to be saying against A, who we see definitely has some purely former people, and we see Blank Z. Blank Z actually is a really good comp team, actually coming up from the ground upping actually, so it's really great to see them coming in back in now, but you see from the comp team you have right now too, an Edit, a Shaw, a Junior, and a Knowledge. That's a crazy kind of comp you can see, but really the Zuka player is going to be getting a double from Golda actually, and Ball G is going to be going up ahead, trying to go for the blaster even, and that's still too good down for
Yeah, teams are answering blow for blow, but it looks like Blanks is able to go forward, get that control, and English Melon is trying to contest the tower. The checkpoint is broken. Ooh, Blanks lose so many players on that, but getting that checkpoint, that huge checkpoint is a pretty good deal, honestly, for 3 players.
That actually is really huge as well. That definitely is really huge. How do you survive for the 3rd checkpoint? It's honestly crazy how because saying from the wall and going up top, that's a very 100% ratio because getting 100% shots on them is wild. But even the blaster chip will try to get them too. But obviously right now, it doesn't matter because they will be really both the 1st checkpoint and really getting to lead and going to the 2nd checkpoint immediately. They have the range fight to do them and also so many bombs to the range. But you see them like trying to survive on top left as well.
Yeah, A with that control, able to get a lot, and Neymar just getting in, getting 2! Threatening so much right there. This is another opportunity for A. They're now arriving to the 2nd final checkpoint, and Eric just threatening everybody in the tower. You need to keep someone on the tower right there, but A able to at least reach that 2nd checkpoint. That looks like the end of their push though. Yeah, but that gal needs to go home now.
Yeah, but everyone just going out from R, but by the time of playing C, we also see everyone just pushing forward. The juniors actually playing super aggressive, trying to go bomb against Marvelous on the edit there on the left side. But we saw again, we need to talk about the shot player. They were just playing super well all together and just. And for Namor, they were just trying to go for the right side, trying to go for the top left, but we see for right now, a bit of Zuka kill on themselves, that's what we say about it. That's still good defense, and a bit of 3 down, as you just said, yeah, that's gonna be huge for them to push up, but for inside the English Melon and the rest of the team are, that's for their favor, not for the side of the Black team.
And A are back on the attack right now, once with that control, with that momentum. A looks unstoppable. Blanks really struggling to defend. Ooh, that has to hurt.
Yeah, that gotta hurt because Zuka to face always in general is gonna be just a pain. But we see the junior player by the side of Aspar just getting in and kill it, just playing super defense on up, but still Namor. It's just playing super hard with Melon together on the checkpoint, just fighting for the lives. Don't put 23 points remaining. And Melon, English Melon, really just becoming English, just playing its needs all together, just dancing around, being super switchy as you get a triple kill.
Yeah, and like being there really allowed A to pass a 2nd checkpoint right now. Just 7 points between them and the KO. They're going to throw themselves at the tower, try to get one more, and that gal, getting to 2, but just 2. Blanks keeping themselves alive. They need a monster push now.
Yeah, they do need a monster push in general, but at the same time too, it was so close to getting another shot, a little bit of a bomb gun as well, and that would have been a KO if the bomb gun was going to be hit. But English Melon, they're getting another kill on the shot. The blast is going to be training off there, but Neymar's going to be going down, and that's the same thing with English Melon as well too. So for Black Z, this is their time to push, because they see that the 2 Slayer players are going to be going down, and now they're going to be even more going down. This is going to be snowball effect basically.
You cannot lose any player right now if you're Blanks. This is pretty tough. All of A are waiting. They know they only need to defend that checkpoint. They're letting the tower move forward, and Blanks not able to push it right now. All of A now getting in. And it's just Bullshit with the Nautilus. Bullshit has to move back, give ground. 30 seconds left and Blanks is nowhere on the map right now.
Nowhere on the map, but back in the base for us though. They're all the way in the set. They're all the way pushing forward. But basically 23 seconds left on the clock. And Endless Mile on the bottom, trying to battle ball Gene and Peril on the top right, basically on the snipe point. Just trying to just do anything possible. The Suka shot trying to go for the town, but not getting any hits. Golov just trying to trick him on Mothman, but nothing being hit. But 7 seconds left. This Balti is going to be going down, but 5 seconds left as well. Everything will go down to Golov, but that might be it.
And that's it. That is it. That is game 1 for Team A.
Yes, for yeah.
That's just game 1 though. And Julian, we are in a best of 5. On this map, I feel like the dynamic was really in favor of R. I mean, the way they were playing, both of these teams went with the double short range, double mid range, and there was the better matchup for A. They had the pushing power, they had the fighting power between that 52 and that short. Really, you don't want to have a junior facing a shot and with the range blast that really round it up to really poke through the corners. A really had a better fighting power, better threat potential that Blanks was able to provide. And I feel like Blanks, either they switch their weapons to fight a bit more, to bring a bit more damage, or they have to bring some range if they want to keep A at bay.
Mostly for the side of what Clampets are making, right? It seems that they would want to go for something with more range to have it something compatible, but for Blank C, what they had was the double midline of the edit and the nulls together. That was basically for tower control. I can see the vision that they were trying to go for DPS spam because they just wanted to just spam everything like all ink at the tower, trying their best to just have everyone avoid to try to get a lot of chip damage. That with the splat bomb do from the junior who has bubble as well to ride the tower all the way to the end. That was the plan, but since they were just getting outplayed, technically out mechanic from they really were just able to just keep on going, and because of just so much kill power, so much force power that has, they really just kept on going, and that just taught them to hold. But yeah, I see why you're saying that they need to find a way to stop to get the push power.
They need to win the fights. It's as simple as that, and we're going to see that, especially in Clamblitz and Makomart, who chose that. Like, this map it was chosen by R. So this is going to be a tough one. Ooh! A sploosh incoming, and Badget switching to the 52 to answer the 52 on the other side. That's more fighting, that's more attack power on the side of Blanks, but now they need to cut the distance, they need to find a way in.
Yeah, but type of going all the way in, we see for Asper and Balji already on the right side, but Namor actually denying them off the bat. Almost trying to go for the clamp for basic first score in the first 30 seconds, but because of that 2 is going to go down, and I is going to be taking the advantage back in, just taking the stack in melee too, but Pyro getting a second ball in, but that's going to be basically a 3v3.
Yeah, and we're still fighting, and remember, if a team wins the team fight, if you get wiped, then the other team is already under your basket, because this map is so short. You need to keep a player on the board at all time. You need to be ready to defend at all time, and right now both teams just fighting it out. It looks like Blanks is deploying the hammer. They have a lot of clams. They have 2 super clams, and they're going to that basket right there.
Yeah, and with the second Cloud Clam going in, actually, maybe a Thermal comes to from his shot because Namor actually has 6 Cloud Clams, and that could be coming to 8 pretty soon. But they're playing super defense, while Goldia on the top right side from Blank, actually. Wait, that's Blank scoring first hand. That's going to be a surprise to switch up from actually. They're going to be scrambling a little bit, trying to go and gather back pace in general in mid.
Yeah, that was a pretty strong opening from Blanks, really doing what they can to create the surprise, to find the corners and go circles around. Ooh, and Thanks, not stopping. Okay, but Sploosh finally gets punished. He can't Sploosh.
Oh.
That level. Oh, but it's a wipeout right there. Hey, they only need the clams right now. They didn't have the clams that were ready. They need to wait a little bit. Marvelous right there. Has the super clam ready, but now all of Blanks is back in defensive positions, ready to stop that push.
Yep, and ever getting the afterlife go on the block to make a wipeout on the side of Blanks, which is actually still huge. But again, since everyone was down on at the same time respawning, it just wasn't even able to get down with potential other than just gather with clams. Which we see if you go into the map in general, it's going to be a basically 50-50 on who gets pain. Other than English Melon just going up, but they're going from heavy edit, just trying to go in for a single score, but basically they're just trying to prepare pressure even more on the side of Blanks. But on the right side, we see the Sploosh just trying to sneak back in. They're going to try for a sneaky score again.
I mean, Blanks able to really get back into mid. Oh, maybe I spoke too soon. Right there, it looks like bringing the clams in. And there's just
my!
Getting both of them in. What a push, and it's not done. They get the wipeout. All they need is clams. They don't have the clams. They need to grab the clams. Do they have time to keep the basket open? Yes, they do. They keep the basket open, and a super jump. This could be it.
That is literally it. Been a matter of 20. Basically, that whole time, there was no score from other than that single moment. And in a matter of 20 seconds, no, not even 20 seconds, like 35 seconds, they made 3 power clams, but got the pity, and got a jump in, and just found a single clam on the left side to get one in, and they found a jump, and they got the pity at the last moment. And then literally after that, they just got the full-on win. But wait, it wasn't even 35 seconds. It was just basically under 20 seconds.
It was such a push, and everything aligned really showing that they wanted that big push. They didn't want to just jump in, put one super clam in. They wanted that big push, that big control over the basket. They put 4 super clams in the basket in that single push. With that, it's pretty easy to KO, and that means that right now it is do or die for Blanks. A is 1 point away, one more map away from semifinals.
And we are literally back in with Maymaker on the spillway. We saw in the last map that there was no KOs, but it was off by 1 point. But at the same time too, like there was a lot of hard aggression, a lot of hard defense, but for the side of what we literally see so many times, which is the solid offense that they got. Even though with Blank Z, they were able to fight their way in, just break their way into the wall of just super aggro. We just kept on seeing them keep on going no matter what, and like again, going to the Clanfest game that they literally scored 20. They scored in 20 seconds a KO.
Yeah,
that's the question that we see from that Blank Z was able to hold for that long. Maybe it's time for them to get the KO for Blank Z this time. Wait.
Is bringing a wiper to answer the... Okay, and on the other side we have Tetras and a Sploosh. We're going full on, getting on fight right there.
This is a full-on fight indeed. At the same time too, it's just a full aggressive because we see the Tetris from Lang Z, and immediately too we get them seeing person going up to 71. But Balji on the Mimic alone, even on the kill rate 5-1, getting the pop too. They might be able to get the checkpoint if they even try to.
Yeah, but Bullshit is surrounded right there. The Rainmaker is not going to get the checkpoint. Very nice answer by Blanks almost got a surprise push, but it's not going to work this time. Keeps that checkpoint.
It started to dwindle little by little every single time Balji was able to back out in the first half, and they even tried to go to sneak as well, but they backed out as well. Again, to go in with the team. I had to get the pop once again, going up to mid, but Neymar on the right side with Zuka trying to go for Golda. He was on the Tetra going for a 3v1, getting a single, almost getting a dub, but every was able to shut them out.
Ooh, and Lots of players down right now. It's a struggle to rip up the shield. Right there, Blanks are still in the fight, still looking to get that shield, but they're not able to get it. Are going to get back into mid as Blanks is defending right now.
Yeah, as Eric is going to be trying to aggro power on the cooler, and it, but barely actually getting the hammer kill. That's going to be KO for and actually we're going to see for Bounty and the rest of the team of Blank Team. They're trying to pop the wave kill towards the pop, but Bounty's single bombing it, and now they're going to be picking up, trying to go for the right side or even go for the left side because that's maybe the safer option.
Yeah, and that is the move for Blanks right there. But they're kind of clamped, and Bazooka is coming right at them. Shoot down onto Avo. This could be the opportunity to be able to stop that hammer. And they don't get it. Move's able to stop it in the nick of time again. Blanks has been so close to scoring that checkpoint so many times, but they're not able.
Oh, Pat, what literally happened right there? In a blink of an eye, Blank Team was able to sneak by through it and actually kill off the checkpoint, but at the same time too, Eric was seemingly to survive for the last few seconds, battling against the rest of the team of Blank Team, but we see them going down as well once again. If Blank Team was able to pick up the Rainmaker at any point, just go up to the ramp where Melon is, they're going to be getting the lead, but Melon's going to be back down a little bit. They're trying to go DPS on the edit itself, on Rainmaker, but that's actually going to be going down to 58 to 86.
And right there, they didn't get that many points put onto them, but now they need that checkpoint, and they haven't managed to really get anything in that whole game right now. They need to get rid of that sploosh that's dancing around, that's activating the hammer. The hammer is going to go straight there, getting a double.
But you've got a double back for Nemo as well, just basically equaling the curve. But Eric trying to battle Valjean, and actually able getting come, maybe getting double themselves too on Alpha, getting the revenge that they needed. But now we're going to be seeing them to try to pop the waypoint, but Golia on the Tetris itself, getting a single, almost get the double as well, but everyone on I is going to be going to the checkpoint. They need to get the checkpoint to get the lead, and if they pick it up and just one little bit extra, they get the lead right here.
Both teams getting trade after trade right now. Aspa just getting it, the sneak. Nobody was checking the
They just need a one. Oh, that's unfortunate, but still, that's crazy for Blank Z. They got the lead that they needed, and then now they're screwing on the back with 1 minute 5 seconds left on the clock. They just need to play solid defense. That they will keep on doing the whole time, but really for the side. But really for Aspa now. Now, Aspa in general, that push was insane. It's unfortunate that they got the RNG pay but not able to get the full pedestal, but still, boy is not a push to scuff at. And Aspa has a hammer ready as well too, so they can just KO this at the end. Oh no!
But it's not over till it's over. They just got that checkpoint, and now that the checkpoint is gotten, as we just saw, one good push, one good Rainmaker sneaking past everybody could spell disaster. Do not blink, whatever happens, but shoot down onto A. Blankzy able to just hold the line right now.
Yeah, just hold the line indeed, as we see R trying to go for the left side, but Aspa again trying to hold with going to the right side, but Bounty's going to go down as well. But we see again Pyro, and we see Aspa again on him, finally going in, just going for the KO, but getting traded by Eric, and that's going to be 3 down from Blanks. Oh! The ball, no balls.
Comeback! The comeback by A. Able to end it right there, pretty much getting a KO in overtime. Crushing dreams, what a game to end it. A punches their tickets to the semi-finals. Blankzy showing that you cannot blink, you cannot rest easy. It's always going to be tough. You're always going to need to give it your all.
Yeah, and it shows in a matter of time as well just how much the last 40 seconds of a game matters. We saw at the end that again, for Aspa getting this fully almost KO at 1 minute 12 seconds, but now going for the last 30 seconds, 20 seconds. we see the whole meltdown that Blank Z was going into because getting
Mhm.
3 down immediately and they having the 52 left with no bomb basically and they're getting that KO there and then just the rest of the team aim to push up ahead. It was definitely a hard-rushing defeat for Blank Z, but for
Yeah.
they were just able to survive and just last for the whole while. But
Yeah.
this showed for Blank
Mhm.
Z, Jesus, they are hidden potential.
Yeah, it's as you said, Blank Z, they had the fighting spirit. They had whatever it takes to get in and keep the fight going, but they didn't have a bomb. In that final push right there, if Blank Z has a single bomb, they throw a bomb in front of the Rainmaker pedestal and they win.
Mhm.
And that's it. But hey, when you go with these weapons, you forfeit your bomb and you lose that set. That was so close in that last game, but we'll see more of Blank Z in future tournaments, but we'll see more of A in this one. And we'll take a very short break and we'll come back with the semifinals. And welcome back, everybody. This is now semi-finals of this Battling Pool 269. I'm Pat here with Julian, and we are ready to show you ASC Tenshi going against Kira Bob.
So we already know a lot about ASC Tenchi. It's a household name here in the EU scene of battle production and basically EU comp in general for the scene. But Kira Bob, it's a pickup. But basically, it's a pickup of people you already know in the NA scene. Synapse, Kayla, Hello, Hawashi, and Kiki. Surprisingly, Hawashi is not playing with Flop Nation this time. Because Flop Nation is not available today. So that's why it's Kayla equals Bob. And on the top side, there is Burger. And Burger is something that might be in the bracket. Some of you know if you see hashtag, not hashtag, what am I talking about? Activation while bracket in the Twitch chat, you can see the actual Sendu link. If you want to look at that.
Yeah. And yeah, we're going to start with Ship Cargo on tower control. We've seen that before. We saw that. We saw A absolutely shred on this map, and again, like once you have that momentum, once you're able to move forward with your team, you can score a lot of points. Let's see if any of these teams is able to do that. It looks like Kira equal Bop selected this map mode, so this could be to their advantage.
It could be much to their advantage if they do go with what they want to go for, because we know most of Hawashi is going to be it's depending who's playing. This is the main thing. Because for most I'm guessing that you know a lot more comp of ASC Tenchi. Well, I'm surprisingly remember mostly of Kirik's Bob. Kiki is most likely going to be playing either a 52 or most likely could be a Stamper. If I remember correctly, Hawashi is going to be definitely the 52 or the pencil player. Mostly the pencil player. Synapse might be going with the Knowledge, and Kira, if this is Kira, I remember to know correctly, is going to be the one that's going to be playing the Carbon. Hopefully.
Time to know, Julian, and it looks like Tenshi is bringing their signature no backline comp.
Oh,
they have the rapid deco to provide some poking. I mean, between the rapid deco and the machine, they know they can poke every corner. You cannot really be safe anywhere, but it looks like the first blood is going to come in favor of Kira. It's a wipeout right there. Tacticular is deployed, and Kira equal Bob are going to get to the first checkpoint.
Basically punishment in all favor to the side of ASC Tenchi, because they just got bombed hell in general actually. Like, mostly might be a Curry bomb, might be because of torpedo, but because they have only one sergeant bomb actually firing up as well. That's one thing to know is for the side of Kira Bob. For the side of ASC Tenchi, what they have right now, even though getting 2 down, they have less than 43 seconds to actually survive and make something happen for the side of them.
And it's not working right now. Kira are getting so much, and they're past the second checkpoint. They're looking to get the KO so fast in this game. Tenchi able to answer. Okay, they're allowed to ask for a reset, but do they know they are allowed to? Okay, they don't care. They don't look like they care.
God dang it, Hawashi! Why did you have to DC at the last possible moment because of a pop-off? But literally at the moment right now, we are saying just for Kim equals Bob again. I just said they don't care. They know they can be too aggressive against ASC Tenchi because they have, like, even though they has chip damage. Like,
they can still end the game right now. They can stop the game. They're allowed to.
They're allowed to, but will they? Like if you went against a 3v4 and hold in for that long, isn't that more of a mental person than anything else? Because for right now, all they need to do is they need to just stack on specials and just stack on synergy together. And if it's a high level pickup like they are before, I don't
think they need a mental edge right now. They're giving a free win to Tenchi, and Tenchi is going to pass the half-point mark. We cannot reset the game anymore right now. Kira just gave it to Tenchi right there. Tenchi, all they have to do is to go forward.
Let him cook.
It's not done. It's not done. It's not over. But Synapse is the last one standing, and I mean, you don't go in a 3v4 against Tenchi. But like Tenchi, they know what they're doing. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's going to be game.
Yep. And there's the game. Yeah, because the DC didn't happen, and they already know. They already know. They just fully submitted it. They already know what they did. And now it's over. It seems that to get the first point, the Washi pop off. Both in no time making the DC happen. Just
I
having
mean-
kill for the Bob just lose the first point, unfortunately.
Kira Bob just giving a game to Tenchi for free, right there.
But
Uh,
maybe it's a sign.
we're probably going to see a replay. It looks like but the game wasn't recorded. Teams are discussing. But if you're Tenchi, you have every right to just take that game.
Yeah.
Kira equal Bob, try to just show off, and we'll see how it goes. It was very strong opening by them, and then it was the disconnect and things not working. We're going to do a replay and show you that game again, this time hopefully with 8 players.
Yeah, the crazy thing though as well is it shows kind of how much cooler is laid off, because like kill for the Bob, the person who DC'd was the cooler.
Yeah.
And then everything is trying to argue against it. Unfortunately, because they didn't have the cooler respawn at all, they tried their best to just play aggro, but they were playing too risky that they didn't have the same reliance of a backup cooler. So
Yeah,
because
I
of
mean,
that,
you-
they were shooting well.
You lose your safety, suddenly things get much harder, and whoever you lose, a 3v4 is not a thing you want to play on. Like, at this level, you cannot miss a player. That doesn't work. And right now we're back to the fight, and it looks like Kiriko Bob are taking control of the tower. Oh, I spoke a bit too soon. Tenchi are answering right now, and able to get the wipeout themselves. This is their turn to push this time in a 4v4. They're the ones getting the advantage.
Yeah, this is actually a swap from the last game, because in the first entry we saw Kebab going all the way to the KO of the first hand, no matter about it. But now we're seeing the agency Tenchi actually going for the first KO, for the first checkpoint at least, not going for a full straight KO. But now for Lucky have actually been too jelly, aka Hawashi, on the pencil, that is gonna go cool for them. It seems like Kebab is gonna be a little bit shaken up on the first game. Oh, okay, never mind.
Okay, it looks like Kira Equal Bob is finally able to defend it, finally able to go through Typhlo. He is going to go down, and Tenchi, I mean, they broke the checkpoint. They got to 34. That's a decent first push. Now it's the answer by Kira, and we know how strong they can be when they attack.
Oh yeah, we can for sure indeed, but we're waiting for that screen not to come up for them to push up in. The actually jetpack is going to be going down. The screen is going to go down for the side for Buffalo. The hammer's going to go up and playing for Alo as well, but it's going to be straight off the screen, and there goes the screen. It did get affected some way or another, but that's going to be the first time we're going to kill for the Bob. If they make the jump from Hawashi, which they do.
And right now, Kiriko Bob are pushing that tower. They're looking for that lead right there, but we're still fighting pretty tough all around.
Oh.
Lucky! Just not able to dodge the hammer, but as that was happening, the tower went by. Kiriko Bob lost a lot of time right there, but they didn't lose their players. They still have a numbers advantage, and they're looking to get in. This time, they're getting the lead.
They're reversing back in from what the first game happened. They know that they can just play against now that they have Washi back with the cooler. But for everyone else just playing strong against each other. But the cooler is going the cooler is going to be done, but the screen's going to go down. But because of the hammer by Hello, that's going to be just taken down, and AFC taking one little step by step. But now because the top just trying to best going on anything with the slot machine, just plays for chip damage, waiting for the rest of the team to come up.
It is not over, and there's constantly at least a player down on the side of Tenchi. Kira is just getting in there, and they're already at the checkpoint looking to make the good points right there. And look, just what? How do you survive that long in a hallway? That was a crazy fight. Tenchi not really able to keep control of the And that's a KO. That's a KO. Kira equals Bob just gets that push again and confirms what they did in the first game, getting that W.
They know they're strong, and they just need a way to prove it. Even though we're a little bit back and forth together, like all that really matters is them knowing that they can come back, the mental reset coming back, and just going for the win. And that's really what you did. Even though even though it was close, again, AC Tenchi broke the last checkpoint as well. But Killface's Bob just once they got the momentum, I just said mid-match pad, they kept on going no matter what, and they cannot be stopped. Which they did show a little bit of fluking because they were actually stopped a little bit, like 1 or 2 times, but they were able to just keep on going to the KO no matter what.
Yeah,
but
they were in control. They had their side of the map, and it was just about moving forward. And again, as you were talking about, that pencil providing the safety, providing the jumps, providing the coolers, making sure that constantly Kira could get back in the game, get forward more and more and more, despite being stopped at times by Tenchi.
But now, as we're going to be moving on to a different map mode, that's going to be Splat Zones on Humpback Pump Track. Do you think anyone would... Okay. Who was playing Sloshing Machine? Typhlo?
Yeah, and this Tenchi, they like running double bucket at times. They chose this map mode for a reason. They like this kind of maps where they can play around counters, around elevation and ledges. They like playing this. This is their strength, and this is their opportunity to get back into this set and show that they can win in a 4v4.
But maybe again, I swear, this must be the character I'm thinking about. Oh, they don't have weapons on. Oh no, they don't have weapons on the set. Oh, this not might be the character I'm thinking about. But if this is the character I'm thinking about, because we saw screens of them, this might be the Carbon Roller possibility, because they can do ledge for me if they do go for that. But as we've seen from the side of ASC Tenchi, there is going to be actually a screen coming out. On the side of Alvo, there's going to be a double soldier coming, like you said, Pat, from Lucky and Typhlo, and the Pentagon coming out from Rhea.
Lucky with the bucket is incredibly dangerous. You need to watch Lucky if you want to stay alive in this game. Right now, both teams just fighting to paint the zone. Screens are deployed on each side, and everybody's fighting around this. It looks like Kira is going to get control of the map though, and push all of Tenchi back in their...
That is Hello getting a double kill, actually, one from the back of the sword and one from the hammer itself, going into the base, Gatti getting the pencil. I think that was maybe Lucky as well, but really Bedveya going down, but no cool on the side. We've seen the advantage from Kimberly about what they're trying to do, getting all the advantage from base. The screen is coming up from the left side, from Synapse actually, battling Alvo, but Alvo's getting killed out. On the right side is going to be all AC Tenchi left.
And right now, Tenchi's struggling to get to the zone. Kira equal Bob just still in control of that. Wait, Tenchi able to just collapse around the zone, paint it, and get control. Now with 2 players down on the side of Kira, this is the opportunity for Tenchi to really make some good points. The screen is deployed, that's going to slow down any push on the side of Kira. And look at that, Lucky is getting in with the bucket, looking to get into a fight.
I'm so happy that you actually mentioned Lucky there, Pat, because Lucky was away there when the zone was actually uncapitalized in general, just waiting for the things to happen. He's still up there no matter what. They're literally trying their best to try to get anyone and try to destroy anyone in the path. They got a kill off Synapse by getting killed off Awashi.
Yeah, and right now it's a struggle for the zone. The zone is going to stay yellow, Jorian. We are still in the game. Tenchi able to keep that control, but went low.
God damn, Pat! You saw what happened with the hammer from Hello, right?
Yeah, that was... that was Hammer doing everything he can do and then some. That was incredible. Henlo is already back on the map, running, trying to find some more. But Tenchi still able to paint the zone, still able to keep some control. Alvo getting a very nice trade there. The zone is neutral, but Tenchi is still in control of the middle of the map.
Yeah, but lucky getting the kill of Zen, but turning it off actually it's gonna be Zuka for tri-second general, but the map is gonna be painting to side ACTG as they kept playing on the zone. The special is gonna go on Kira for because Bob with actually the screen going from the side ACTG, but the Booyah Bomb as well on their side, but the hammer from Hello is always being possible on the right side. With the screen coming as well, they know the swap back is gonna be coming back to their side as they are gonna be coming on again.
Yeah, and right there, it looks like both teams are still fighting around, but Kira Bob has taken control of the zone, has applied that penalty, and that means, oh, with Bazooka, oh, with so much, it's just high flow, and that's a wipe out. Kira has the lead, has the control, has the whole map for themselves right now.
Yeah, as we see on the right side, immediately Lucky joining the best, actually killing off Zen Demon and FA Hero, just doing the best, going to cap on the zone altogether. Jelly is going to be going up ahead, getting killed off a Typhlow, getting the Booyah Bomb set as well for the next punch for the side of ASC Tachi, but for Zen Demon on the right side, Hero getting killed off by the pencil. That's a double off, well no, that's a trade-off and trade-off actually.
Yeah.
But Via actually getting a huge kill off the spot of Lucky.
And right now Tenchi able to get rid of their penalty, able to paint some more, but they have 2 players down. It's going to be pretty tough to stay on the zone right there. Henlo is just getting in, has the hammer ready!
Oh, that huge double!
Yeah, punishing the jumps completely, enabling the rest of Kira to just get the wipe, and now Tenchi is on the ropes again. This is so tough for them. Kira has control, and oh, they're not able to stay in their own street right now. It is so tough for them to just get in. They have 15 ticks to get this zone. The strikes are coming in. They're not able. They're not enough to paint the zone. They need to paint the zone. Henlo is looking to end things, but 10 seconds left. Okay, Tenchi needs a monster overtime right now. They need to hold it down for so long.
Basically, what happened the whole point with Kirich Bob, what they did for AC Tenchi is they did basically a triple wipeout actually on the side at AC Tenchi back in bait. They hold on their side for 30 seconds, but because the screen's still going to be active, but the Booyah Bomb is going to come back, that's going to be 2 down inside of Kirich Bob. For AC Tenchi right now, that's going to be 3 down for Kirich Bob actually. Jelly, aka Hawaii on the right side, who actually type of does find the lockout. They had 20 seconds left, 20 ticks left actually, and then if they get back, they get the KO. The Tri-Sets will be extra defense, and that's going to be a comeback. Maybe! Oh my god, Pat! Bro, the hammer! The hammer's gonna be coming out! That's gonna be secure! Oh god. The hammer from Hello. Always being struggling, always being a crucial part of the match. Getting singles, even doubles in this kill. Finally ending off getting the zone to secure the deal and showing how strong Hello is in basically a coordinated team like Kiri to Bob.
What a game right there. Tenchi 1 point behind, almost getting that monster overtime, but I mean, so many surprises happened in that game. Henlo just with the wiper, getting splat after splat, being a constant thorn on Tenchi's side, and allowing the rest of the team to just get in and get the ground. What a game.
Have you seen it on this? I've seen it on replay so far as well. How did it went halfway? The zone made it halfway.
Yeah.
So in either case, Kirich Bob actually could have caught. Sorry, Kirich Bob actually could have popped the zone quicker actually, like super quick. Because because you could see immediately. Again, it was just edging back and forth, and then there was a little bit of a slight edge. But then at the slight edge again, it was going to AC Tenchi that was able to come back. But since that hammer was always going, since the hammer got popped, it got even pushed even further. And literally because of that, the KO went. The win actually went to KO as well because of that slight edge right there that you saw. Yeah. That kill. If it was a pain over a kill for AC Tenchi, they would have got the win.
Yeah, that was a close one. That was incredibly close, but That was game number 2, and right now Kira equals Bob is looking is eyeing on the finals. That being said, we were talking about that during the break when we were off the air. Tenchi, they've struggled a bit during this tournament. They've lost a game here and there. They needed to have a comeback. They've been down before. They know what they need to do. They know how to do it. Tenchi, once they find themselves, once they find that momentum, they can do so much to not count them out. And in that game, they've shown that they can pretty much get the comeback.
Yeah, but again, if AC Tenchi is able to get a comeback and just come back and reverse sweep in this whole set, they will need to fight Burger. But if give it a Bob wins this, they will need to fight Burger. And their set has been interesting actually, but we're going to talk about that later because we need to focus on AC Tenchi getting the reverse sweep.
Yeah, it's happening right there. Both teams getting in, and I mean, we see a different composition on the side of Tenchi. They're bringing the Rapid Pro Deco this time, along with a heavy-headed to really have the double mid-range, long-range threat.
It's questionable because this is going to be kill relative to Inca, so really they're just trying to play with the line walker actually, because that is going to be walking anyone who is touches. So it does make sense to want to bring it up for the entire ASC Tenchi. And I think we saw them running it a bit before in previous tournaments in general too, so it does make sense because of the long range of map. But really, I just seeing a little bit of a struggle. Asking because Bob is going to be picking up clans, but not having another clan other than Kira. But for 2000 ASC Tenchi, it's time to push up.
It is time to push up indeed. Kira opening the basket. They don't have that many clams though, because they lost 2 players in that push. Oh, everybody's trying to get back in. Tenchi looking to defend, but they lose 2 players again. The basket gets closed, but that's all Tenchi gets off of it. Kira is still under the basket. Still, all they need to do is wait for that basket to go down so they can reopen it. Ooh, Albo able to get a few splats though.
Kira is still just there the whole time. During the whole time too, another ball is able to come in from Hendo on the right side. Actually taking in, getting another ball in. So that's going to be 2 bit clans free for ASC Tenchi. If they want to push it in further, this could be another method of R. Trying to go in for 4 clans to get a full on KO from that. But for right now though, the whole pin on mid is going to be going to ASC Tenchi because of the tricep giving them a little bit more advantage. But the pencil from Hawashi just giving them a little bit of the dwindling power, and the hammer from Hendo. You know how far it's going to be. Getting a double right off the bat. And mostly there's going to be another score coming in for them.
Schools reopen. Tenchi not really able to fight in the middle of the map there. Kira equals Bob just 22 points away from a KO. And they're getting the clams. They're getting some more, just 4 more clams right now. It's all they need. 1 more clams and they get the victory.
Where's Hawashi?
Oh, and that's going to be it. Game number 3 goes to Kira equals Bob. They're going to go into the finals against Chicken Burger.
They made it to the finals against Chicken Burger in a dominant fashion this time. Because they had only 3 pushes. And that whole push happened in under 2 minutes. The RNG for clams for Kira to Bob was super great to their favor. Because they noticed that it was just right behind them. That timing right behind them was just able to just let them keep on going. And honestly, at the same time, too, the sneak from Humble getting another little ball in, even though that gave them a little bit of a free pity for AC Tenchi, it didn't matter because that phased them out. They made them a little bit staggered.
I mean, you don't mind that you give a pity to the other team if they're not able to get past mid anyways. Kira equals Bob. Like, they were just pushing. They didn't care what Tenchi was doing. They were just getting in, getting the splats, getting the clams, getting the basket, and rinse and repeat. That was a commanding set by Kira equals Bob, and that gives them the momentum they want going into the finals.
Yeah, and going to the finals, we're going to be seeing Chicken Burger versus Kira equals Bob coming up. But we need to know one more thing. That if Kira equals Bob gets this momentum and bring it all the way to the end, opposite Chicken Burger went to a 2 to 3 matter. Yeah. Maybe this might be the time for Kira for Bob actually defeating it straight up and going for a full on sweep.
Yeah, We'll see. We'll see that happening. We'll see that very soon, right after this very, very short break. Do not go anywhere.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Power Pool 269. By the way, nice because it's 69. We are here back with finals, and I am here with Pat, but also we are here with Kill Equals Bob, who we saw in the stream previously, and also with Chicken Burger. Brownie's addiction to Chicken Burger is pretty huge. If they win, they owe Brownie Chicken Burgers from McDonald's. That is going to be a certain thing that we need known. But yeah, hi Pat.
Hi, Julian, and let's go. It is finals times. We've seen lots of great teams, but only 2 are remaining in this tournament, fighting it out for the spot at the top and the Sandu badge. And yeah, both of these teams have like gone through the bracket. I believe Chicken Burger has had a little bit of trouble in semifinals. We've seen Kira equals Bob not getting any trouble, so we'll see how these teams do now that they're against each other. Here we go. No real backline on the side of Chicken Burger. It's the Rapid Pro Decker that's going to provide that backline-ish action.
So, literally what we see right now on the side of Kill for the Bob, we are going to be seeing them one down actually, but now we're going to see one down inside of Chicken Burger because the ends up and actually the flash will be going down on their side. But again, we need to recognize the player on Kill for Bob. We see Synapse, we see Hemlo, both of them going on together, and Zendim as well, aka Kill, they're going to be going into the screens and actually getting off at Soka with a shot.
Yeah, it looks like Kira equals Bob is in position to get the first checkpoint. That's already gotten. Now that Tacticular is deployed, they're going to try to get a bit more. Zuka is going to find a trade. Almost everybody is down right there. That's a delayed wipe on to Kira, and the Chicken Burger are going to take back control of it.
Yeah, as we only see them going to mid, we're going to be seeing 2 down immediately. That's going to be punchy, and that is going to be sick. That might be sick. That would be looking like they're going to be going up ahead, and we're going to be seeing Bonahashi, who's going to be lining up the tower right now. That's going to be a crab actually going to be down.
Ooh. And that crab is over now. Kira equals Bob is still on the attack, is still trying to move forward right there. Oh, that is a powerful push. They're able to get through the choke points and get a wipeout onto the burger.
Yeah, we're going to be seeing them get right out on a burger. We're going to be seeing Zen right now just going insane in mid. We're going to see Hella with the hammer just going to be going up in mid. We're going to see him going in the right side of the switch going to be going up as well. And then we're going to be just seeing the rest of Chicken Burger just stuck in their own base.
Yeah, and right now it's like victory lap for Kira is Bob. They're just getting that KO. What a push by Kira.
Yeah, what a push by Kira, just having non-stop potential, non-stop pushing power, going all the way up and just getting the first white KO immediately.
That's how you want to start your set, going against seed number 1. We're going to go and I think that was a map that was chosen by Chicken Burger. So has to be pretty tough for them. Now they need to adapt, they need to realize, oh, we need to take these guys seriously. And they need to have something to counter that Wiper.
Yeah, we need to find something that will counter the Viper. But who knows what it'll be.
Yeah, well, we'll see how they do. We're going to go on to Crablet Capital for Clan Blitz. We saw how powerful Kira Isbob could do on to Crableg. This is a tough one. Chicken Burger needs to stand strong. They need to not let themselves be wiped and destroyed the way Kira is like poised to do right now. They look on fire tonight.
And now we're going to be seeing them going on fire tonight. We're just going to be kept on going no matter what.
Yeah, teams are getting ready. We're still waiting on I believe it's someone from Chicken Burger still waiting. Okay, selection is over we are getting into this game. And yeah, we saw what Kira can do now. Chicken Burger, they need to show that they are this good, that they got here for a reason, and they're bringing us a foil squeezer.
Oh yeah, they are gonna be feeling a cold squeezer, but also at the same time they're gonna be fighting a slot machine as well.
Yeah, it's good fighting power. They need to destroy that Viper, and the crab tank right there, deployed by Punchy, not able to find much. Okay, able to find actually the backline. That is huge for Chicken Burger. The fight is still going on, but it looks like cleanup time for Team Burger right there. And yeah, that's the Rainmaker. The ball is made, and the Burgers are looking for a way in.
Yeah, we're gonna be seeing the way of Chickman trying to find a way in, but for right now, we're gonna be seeing for Kevin equal Bob. We're seeing them just having full on mid control. We're gonna be seeing them trying to go for the left side again. That's what Hello trying to play on before, but for Zen team and AK Killer, they're gonna be going in together actually. The Crab's going to get Punchy, going to get a wall front cut off Synapse, so that's gonna be no screen for them. But Fiesta, who has a screen, is gonna be questionable and having potential. But as we're going to be seeing Solid for Killer this time in mid.
Punchy getting in right there, getting punished for it though, but able to delay a little bit Kira from going into the map. The map is very much yellow, and that screen is going to allow all of Kira to take back control, put their foot back into mid.
Yeah, and we're going to see them trying to get the foot back in mid. We are going to see the paint control going to the side of neither team actually, because it's full equal. We see Fiesta and Sigurd in the top right side in the pit to try to the best battle of Synapse and Kayla, but actually we see right now that's going to be Synapse going down, but for Sig on the side position, they're going to try their best to do whatever to punch up ahead with the team of Chicken Burger.
And Lo looking to get in, getting two with the hammer, looking to get a third even.
Oh.
And they're still there, they're still in that fight, pushing all of Chicken single-handedly and giving a push for free to Kira. Kira is going to open the score 2 minutes into the game.
Yeah, 2 minutes of the game. That's going to be another clam actually going in as well. So that's going to be 50 points remaining. But Jelly actually going to be jumping back all the way back in the base. But Synapse actually on the mid line trying to battle up Punchy by 6 together, but getting shut down.
Yeah, very nice answer by Chicken Burger. Not too much damage right there. But they're back right under the basket. They're back to looking to that push. And right now with 2 players down, they should have at least an opportunity. Screen is deployed. They're gonna open that basket. They need the follow-up though. They don't have anything to follow up. They don't have that many clamps. Oh, the PD clamp is grabbed. They're looking for that jump. It's not working.
It's not working because Hello is going to be shutting them down actually, and that's going to be a whole mid control going to the side of KOH bot, because look how and everyone, they're already up there in mid. They don't have special yet, but okay. Punchy getting a double with the crab is going to be very huge. The actual Zuka is going to be coming up soon by Sig, because you know how strong Zuka is. That's going to be huge potential when they get 2 clubs on the spot. Depends on what he's going to have for crab, but where it's going to be splashed from Punchy.
It's pretty tough right there. It's like Chicken Burger cannot catch a break, but right now they're getting a triple, and with 2 super clams, finally they're able to get the lead, get lots of clams in. A super jump out by Sigurd is very smart. That's going to give them the opportunity to defend on that push that Kira already wants to have.
Yeah, as we're going to be seeing right now with the defense now going to decide they could kill it with the Bob. They need to try to find a way to aggro back in. The points are going to be tied to 23 in penalty. That's going to be a huge goal right on the top of your screen. That's going to be killed off the 4th screen, so that's going to be no screen punching ahead. But Hello on the Viper just going to be trying to go for damage. That's going to be a double. That's going to be a triple off the side. You can kill both. That's going to be a whole Viper on the kill with Bob. Punching getting that 100 chance of getting the mid jump kill.
And right now, suddenly it looks like Chicken Burger and oh wait, 2 players down. Kira is moving back forward. They have taken the pity. They want that push going, and with 30 seconds left, they need to do it now. They need to get that push.
Yeah, they do need to get that push, and we're going to be seeing with 25 seconds left on the clock. We are going to be seeing here to Bob having 1 clamp to their favor. But again, that one comes to the favor. It's gonna be worth a lot actually for the Hello trying to go in for a kill. That's gonna be 3 down again because of the Zuka from Sig actually going to be getting a triple right there. So literally because of that, but 10 seconds 11 o'clock, the ball is going to be crucial. If they hold and they have 50 seconds left, if Hello getting to jump in and getting the help from defense of Hawachi going to get killed though. They need to find a way to get the ball in.
Ooh, it's still a fight going in. It looks like Kira has the ball. They're opening the basket. They need a few more clams, and they have these clams. They take the lead, and they take the game.
They do get the lead and get the game. The last sliver of the mouth. Basically, what they needed was that single way to come back in. We saw the chicken burger. They had so much lead. They had so much potential. The only thing they needed to do was just protect, and they did not protect. They ran. Because they got killed off so many times in the last 20 seconds, and Kira was just able to find a way to slip right through with the help of Hello.
Yeah, and that means right now, Kira is 1 game away from being your Paddling Pool 269 champions.
And we're going to see it on a crazy map. On Scorch Gorge on Waymaker.
Yeah, Scorch Gorge Rainmaker is... this map was chosen by both teams this time. Both teams want to play here. I feel like Kira has shown more of the splat everybody go forward fast energy. So I feel like Rainmaker is a very good mode for them.
Yeah, it might be a really good mode for them. But wait, Chicken Burger kill equals Bob. Which one?
What?
Who's its mode favorite to?
I think it's better for Kira equals Bob.
Okay, because if you say for Chicken Burger, from the last game, we automatically saw yes it is possible for them, but we saw for the first game for Tower Control on Museum, we saw how fast it went that they went all the way to and went for the KO. So really, since the Museum is kind of like for Rainmaker or Scorch Gorge, because there's one checkpoint and then they go all the way for second one, the layer is kind of familiar. So yeah, this is kind of looking going to Kira's favor.
We'll see how this goes. This is do or die now for Chicken Burger. Kira not changing anything. They want this. All they need to do is just get that one more game.
Yeah, and that one game is going to be crucial now, as we're going to be seeing. But the comp changes, we're going to be seeing Chicken Burger going in with the edit this time, and no full squeezer. That's going to be given to 52.
Yeah, that 52 and that killer whale is going to locate people behind the screen. That's pretty useful right there. Ooh, the crab tank deployed. It's not working. It's not working. Kira still answering fight blow for blow with 2 players down on each side, and both teams just licking their wounds, getting back into the fight. And the hammer being deployed. It's going to be punished. This is the opportunity for Chicken Burger. Getting rid of that wiper is what you want right there. This is the push for Chicken Burger. They're getting that checkpoint.
Yeah, there's going to be a momentum change calling for the side of Chicken Burger as they were going to be popping that first checkpoint. The crap and budget is really going to be super aggro. But I think they're going to be battling Hawachi and battling Hello together, but they're going to be shutting down Hello. That's going to be huge, but they're going to go past Pillow. But the Zuka killer is actually not going to get a Zuka kill at all. That's going to be even more of a push going down to 14.
14 is huge on this map. Kira equals Bob. Just losing so much right there, but it's not over. We know what Kira can do, and unless there's a key over, game is certainly not done. And look at that Synapse, just not wasting a second, already running to that checkpoint, trying to take that space.
And then immediately look at Kira on the left side, trying to take up space as well, but sit up together. Trying to pinch up Punty as well, but actually they both get killed off as well. But Jelly, aka Awachi, they're going to be getting off the first checkpoint as well. But now, we're going to be seeing basically the whole Clampus game all over again. We need to see patience from side of Kira's Pop to get a wipeout and they're able to push up ahead.
And right there, this is the time. I mean, it feels like Kira is buff. Getting that checkpoint is so important for them, but they still have a lead of 14 to get by from. That's going to need a lot of elbow grease, and that starts here with at least a few splats, but 2 down onto them. They need to delay things because that's going to be another push for the chicken.
Yeah, but talk about elbow grades. Like, what you need to do for elbow grades is help you slip by to punch on forward. And that's what Chicken Punch even has. Literally from Punchy, what we saw him face in action, getting 2 kills. One is about Pacific getting killed by him though. Talk about the elbow grades to kill Slippy too. That's what the Viper is playing for.
Yeah, and no here, able to push people away, but you cannot go past that corner with a heavy edit waiting for you. Ooh! That's a very nice plant by the squeezer right there. That's another push for Kira. There is no checkpoint, so now it's all about getting in, getting past that lead.
Yeah, we're playing S2 all over again, basically with the whole Waymaker checkpoint being nonetheless, but as we go to 2 down versus 1 down on the side of Chicken Burger, there's still going to be 1 down on the side of Chicken Burger and 1 down on the side of Kira Papa again because of the trade-up, but Punch's Crab is going to be huge potential on who's going to be having the momentum on the game, as we have 1 minute 30 seconds left on the clock.
And Kira is pushed away right now. They are not able to move forward. They even have to move back. But 2 down onto the burgers. Kira getting the opportunity to move. Oh, they lost a lot of players now. Burgers are back in defensive position. The lead is going to be tough, and with just 10 seconds left on the Rainmaker, they're going to go back to spawn.
Yeah, they're going to go back to spawn for the boppers right now for Kira. Even Bob is going to be getting bopped out as one and one is going to be taken out every time. Hello trying to go for a 3v1 action, but getting killed off too. Set up to try to be squishy a little bit on the side with the squeezer. with the squeeze, but getting killed up and throw him on the edit.
Yeah. Rainmaker back into the center of the map. It's popped by the burgers. 1 minute left for Kira to do the impossible and get back into this game. It looks like pretty tough, but with okay, never mind. It
It's literally
doesn't look that tough.
it's time, Pat. It's time for Kira's Pop to 1-0-2, and let's edit something. And the edit does actually say something. Same with Fiesta as well on the 52 cal. They canceled the push, and that's 19-14.
19 is not enough. Chicken Burgers able to save themselves, able to defend. Kira is still in there. Rainmaker is going to be reset. That's one final push for Kira. One final push to do it. It's going to be a tough one because all of Chicken Burgers are readying up their specials and waiting for that Rainmaker to do a single mistake.
We need to find a salted machine. We need to find Sick. Where is the Sick with the Zuka? They're gonna be trying to play it off, or Fiesta is gonna be trying to play it off with the 52 gal killer rail, or even Crap on Punchy. That gets probably the 52 gal Deco going down with no rail on his side. That's gonna be Punchy getting double the Crab.
Oh wait!
Wait! Oh, Kira and the rest of Kira's Pop able to come back from it. The whole path was fading all the way there, but the person who had the Rainmaker, they were really scared. We know they were scared trying to go for the left and right side, but they finally found the footing, not slippery, really being slippery all the way through to the left corner. It just find a way to get up straight, and because of that, we see it Kira's Pop going for the 3-0.
And what a 3-0 by Kira equals Bob. Jelly just waiting for the opportunity, pummeling the 52 there, and then waiting for the rest of the team to get in, getting past with the hammer to secure the lead. And what a set by Kira is Bob. That's how you win a paddling pool, with a 3-0, just pummeling both scene number 1 and scene number 2 in this tournament. Showing what they can do, and Luty Cedars take note.
Oh yeah, Lucy takes note, but this is the thing, Kira's Bob, the roster that they have for Kira's Bob is actually not really the roster for Flop Nation, so they have results, but it's not the team that they're actually going to be playing with because it's a pickup.
Yep, it's a pickup, but like watch all of these players, they're incredibly strong. And that's the tournament. This has gone very fast, but very fun as well. And Jorian, before we go, where can we find you on the internet?
Well, you can find me on the internet on Jorian51 on Twitter, Jorian2 on Twitch, and also streaming here for Dapple Productions. Maybe on Friday, most likely on Friday. But what about you, Pat?
Well, you can find me on Twitter at PatAutumn. It's written on your screen. And you also can find me on Friday commentating for a Triton Cup here on Dapple Production. You'll be able to find me in the tournament for Palestinian kids that will happen this Saturday.
Which,
And,
fair enough, I'm streaming too, so we're gonna be seeing each other a lot. But also, don't we need to recognize our streamer?
Yes, we need to thank our streamer and observer Brownie. That you can find it's Brownie on Twitch as well. He streams in German, but cool streams to watch.
But also, Brownie is the captain of Triple Feta Gamma Waffen. We saw them on stream earlier, but they're gonna be playing with his versus team on Ludi. So be sure to watch that, or even the Dutch League, I think, if I remember correctly, unless that ended already.
Yeah, we'll see that soon. And thank you, Dapple Productions, for having us on the mic, and thank you for watching.
Yeah.
We'll see you soon.
Remember to not get hacked on Discord.